been waking up famous.
Yeah, know me, I'm dangerous.
Yo, what's good? Casual boxing talk. I'm Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan. What's poppin'?
What's good? Slim on the ropes, boxing in the building.
Yeah, man. So what's been good, man? What's poppin' today, man? You know.
Hey man, it looked like Speedy Rashidi Ellis decided to take that 500K to fight Boots Ennis in Philadelphia, man.
Hey, he took the low ball offer to fight the dude with social anxiety disorder. The dude who doesn't want any real smoke outside the city. You know. I'm kind of disappointed in Boots, but at the same time, we talk about boxers who need therapy. I think that nigga needs therapy, bro. Social anxiety disorders.
Um, I disagree. I'm just like, hey, Boots not a champion. Offered Speedy Rashidi 500K. Like shit, I'll take it too. Why not? What other fight he got lined up making that type money right now? Hell, last time I seen Rashidi Ellis, he was on the sparring joint. The what was that? The Box Raw Ring Magazine sparring joint up there in New York. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good move. Take that 500K right now. I guess they'll be fighting at 54, correct?
Yeah, but I remember when Rashidi fought that dude, the Mexican guy. What's his name? Valenian or something? I forgot his name. He came back from behind him and whipped Rashidi. Remember that? And Boots ended up showboating on that. That was the same dude that Boots.
Yeah, that was the fight in DC. Yeah,
Boots
Speedy
slow
Rashidi
motion
fought
fight.
that dude in DC.
Yo, that showed me that Boots was a phenom when it come to talent, right? But you know, what can I say, man? Speedy. But they were trying to set that fight up a few years ago, and Rashidi couldn't hold up his end.
You know, a lot of people were saying, man, that like you saying over there with the social anxiety. I just see it as Eddie, like, hey, look, the formula was there when I first introduced you, as far as Metro to the city of Philly. It's sold out, so they just want to continue what they seeing there out of Philly, man, because we don't know if Boots can sell out the side of the region of Philly area. So I think that's a smart move for Eddie. Bring him back to Philly. He found an opponent that'll fight him in Philly. Pay him 500K. Keep it moving.
I disagree. I think the fact that he went up to Turkey and said, I need 2 warm-up fights, showed me that nigga scared. He got social anxiety disorder, in my opinion, right? He's shook, in my opinion. He's turning down smoke. And that's not in my opinion. That's a fact. So Rashidi Ellis is a good fight. They wanted to set that up years ago. I got Boots. I got Boots in there.
Yeah, definitely got Boots in there.
Yeah. So, we did a late night show last night, man. We was like up all night. We was on last night for like 2 hours, man.
Oh, y'all kept it rolling, huh, man? After my phone died.
Yeah, we kept it rolling, man. We kept it rolling. I don't even know what time it was, but I'm gonna do that all the time now, man, because that was a vibe. That was cool, man. That was chill, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a chill vibe. I rock with that. And one thing we talked about on that show was talking about we ain't pocket watching if we reporting the news, right? We punish reporting the news. And we did a reaction to like Kenny and Calvin when they was responding, right? And you had to go all of a sudden. And I get that. I get that. That's your peoples and everything. Yo, salute to your favorite barber, man. Yo, I get that. I get your favorite barber. Look, I did the fade myself, my nigga. What you think? That's a self fade. I did that, Brody. I did that. What you think? I used to be a barber too, man. Yo, but keeping it G though, right? Keeping it G. Like, hold on, time out. We're in the chat. Yo, salute the Melcar X, man. Oh, we're gonna read Melcar.
Hey, salute Melcar. I see it.
Yeah.
What's up, OGs? Who wins in a trilogy between Boots and Virgil? I could see there being a 1 draw and Boots winning 2 of the fights, or even Ortiz winning 1.
I got Boots running through him, man. I got Boots running through Ortiz, bro. I think Boots is that guy. He's special. It's just what it is. Larry
What's
Benson.
good, Tate?
Larry Benson, salute, man. Okay. But I was a barber for years, bro. So I'm saying I did this on the fly, like zoop, real quick, man. Real quick. Yo, salute to Tay, man. Salute to Tay. What's good?
Salute, Tay.
Yeah, Larry Benson, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate because it was all like it was a bunch of day oneers in that joint. That's why we had a vibe going, man. There's a lot of niggas in that line that been rocking with us from day one.
Hey, man. Why they lock your boy account up, man?
Who that?
Umar. Dr.
Oh,
Umar.
Let's keep it boxing, man. Let's keep it boxing, man.
Nigga, I talk about anything.
Let's talk about boxing, man.
Been trying to build that school for 50 years, but.
All right, let me answer your favorite barber. Since we got a boxing question, he said Shawn Porter said Boots is overrated. Apparently, Shawn Porter seeing something we didn't see. Facts. You feel me? Shawn Porter seeing something we didn't see.
Hey, hold up. I wonder if Shawn Porter feel that way when he went to go spot Boots after that, because he had said that before he went to go spot Boots. I think he had a different tone when Boots put them paws on him. I'm just saying.
I mean, I didn't hear a different tone. Point me out where it's at, because when I hear Shawn Porter said it and he stood on it.
Nah, you just hear that because that was the clip. Go back to Shawn Porter's show right after he sparred Boots Ennis. He got a whole new respect for Boots. I'm just saying.
Yo, Melcar X. He's saying, yo, I hear that. Yo, I hear you, OG. What do you think of Boots scared of fighting if he fighting warm-ups? I mean, I'm not saying it. Turkey said it, right? Turkey said, like, listen, Boots, I'm giving real money for real fights. You running to me talking about warm-ups? Go talk to Eddie for that pettiness, man. That's pettiness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would I look like paying for warm-ups? Right? Let's get fights going. You Boots Ennis. You got over 30 warm-up fights, nigga. Boots Ennis got over 30 warm-up fights. It's social anxiety disorder, bro. Melcar X. The brother is suffering from social anxiety disorder, bro. He's afraid to leave the city of Philly.
I've never heard this in my life, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. All I'm saying is Eddie doing a smart thing. He making money with him in the city of Philly. He sell out. Why not? Remember the fight he had against what was my man? He had fought him in Atlantic City.
I don't know, man.
Shit. What was the champ name he had fought in Atlantic City again? I forgot.
It's somebody he chose because he was ducking smoke.
God damn. Let me look at the chat. See, I know they know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to read Larry Benson.
His last fight.
Yo, David Benavidez versus Arturo Beterbiev would be a great fight. Arthur too powerful. But if David Benavidez
he
is the Mexican monster. For sure. Right? Yeah. So I agree. I agree with that, Larry Benson. I ain't got him beating neither one of them dudes. But I think there'll be great fights, in my opinion. What was you saying?
Oh, no, I was reading the comments about the David Benavidez.
Oh, no, you were saying something when I was reading the comment. What was you saying?
Shit, I forgot.
Oh, you just wanted to interrupt. All right, that's what's up.
I forgot, man. You know my attention span. I got to write shit down. My attention span go quick as a mom. I'm like these youngins today out here, man.
Boom. Your favorite barber. That ain't no heavy line, bro. Look at that. There ain't no heavy line. That's blended. I mean, it look like a heavy line now. It look like a heavy line now. All right, I'm going to get to it. All right, your favorite barber. I feel you. Yo, Melcar X.
He said you need to fix that shit.
It was tight, man. Yo, I've been getting number compliments on it.
I'm fucking with you.
The ladies love it. That's all I would say. The ladies love it. All right, so we seen that Melcar X say, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it do, right, bro? It definitely makes sense.
Hey, you heard any more on that T.O. and then Shakur?
Not since I heard it on the Clickbait channel. I only heard it on the Clickbait channel.
Oh, speaking of that,
it's not on Ring. It would be on Ring Magazine's channel if it was real, right?
Certain YouTubers changing their tune on Terrence Crawford, man.
Yeah,
As they should.
I'm gonna credit my coverage on that because I kind of laid it down for these cats to where even Showbiz had to change his tune.
I
I
saw
had to
that.
salute, I
I
had to
saw
salute
that.
Showbiz today, man, because I had to put it to a way to where real ones gonna get it. I called them black cinnamonitas, right? If you are, this is the definition of a black cinnamonita, right? You got a brother who's never tested dirty for anything, right? Lives a clean life and always shows up to fight, right? Against a guy who has tested dirty, said it was a dirty Mexican meatpacking facility that caused it, never retested to get clean, right? And is losing a step. Like, if you're a black person doing that, you're a black cinnamonita, right? And lo and behold, they all jump out. I even went on Ben's Live today and said that, right? And guess what one of the cinnamonitas said to me? Because I said, no, Canelo, out of the two, Canelo's the only one to test dirty, right? And guess what the Cinnamon said?
What they say?
He's also the only one to be proven not dirty. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bullshit? That's hilarious, bro.
So they just
What is
talking out
that?
the side of their mouth right now.
Talking out the side of his neck, bro. Real talk, man. Oh, Tay said the answer you're looking for is Santi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Melcar X. What do you think of the ring pound for pound rankings? What are the ring pound for pound rankings? Let's go see. Hold on. See if I can find them. Hey, warm up the chat while I do the ring pound for pound search, man.
Hey, I was about to say, yeah, since you was bringing that up, I think they got Nakatani over Shakur and shit, man. That Ring Magazine top 10 look kind of weird.
You do? Okay, I'm about to pull this up and see. I'm about to pull this one up.
That's what I'm saying. Them rankings on it's hard to really care about it, to be honest with you. It's all opinionated anyway.
Yeah, true. Hold on. Let's see.
I mean, it's good to talk about for content purposes, but other than that,
We about to pull it up and share. We're gonna share the page. We're gonna look at it real quick. Hold on. We'll salute the Melcar X. We're gonna look at this on the media presentation view. Where that at? Man?
Shit. You know, with the boxing being so slow, man, I'm so glad football season is coming back, man. Been chilling on the football field.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me preset and invite this. I'm about to pull up the Ring Magazine pound for pound rankings, and we can talk about it. You feel me? We're gonna talk about it. Just trying to say, now here we go.
Who they got number one? Who number one? Terrence Crawford?
We about to pull it up. We about to pull it up.
Nah, they ain't. He might be two. I bet.
All right, so here we go. Alexander Usyk is number one. I don't disagree with that.
I ain't mad at that. I thought he would be two though.
Naya Inoue, number two. I don't disagree with that.
Nah, they need to flip flop that.
Yeah, because
Terrence Crawford at two.
You saying Terrence Crawford should be number two?
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think about I'm not mad at it.
Matter of fact, I would switch it, right? I would bring Crawford over to two, Bivol over to three.
Hold on, let's shout it out before we start switching it up, right? Inoue 2, Crawford 3, Dimitri Bivol 4, Artur Beterbiev 5, Bam Rodriguez 6, Nakatani 7, Canelo is 8, Shakur is 9, and Benavidez is 10. Honestly, bro, I don't have a problem with that list. I'm good with that list.
Actually, I do. First of all, I'm definitely gonna keep. I'll keep Usyk 1. He doing the damn thing right now. Much respect. I'm gonna slide Terrence Crawford over to 2.
I ain't mad at that.
I guess I'll give Inoue 3, right? And then 4, I'm actually gonna go with both Bivol. I go with Bivol. 4 at Bivol. 5, I'll go with Bam Rodriguez. Number 6, I'm going to go... who on that list? Go down on that list.
Canelo, Shakur, and David Benavidez.
6. 6, I'm going Canelo.
Okay.
7, David Benavidez. 8, give me 8, give me Better Be. 9, give me Shakur. And number 10, give me
What, Nakatani?
nah, shit.
Do
Who
you
would I
take
put
him
at
off
10?
the list?
Yeah, he coming
Man,
off.
I feel you totally disrespected Archer Beterbiev, but that's all good.
How? I got him at 8.
I think he belong at 5, man. I think if anything, he should go higher. Actually, no, I think he's
Yeah.
perfect at 5. I think 5 is the correct spot for him, honestly.
But
Like, and if
okay. Would
I
you
was
keep
gonna take,
Nakatani? Let me ask you this, right? Would you keep Nakatani on that list?
who would you replace him with?
That's what I'm trying to figure out now.
I mean, Tank. You
Yeah,
don't
the
think
draw.
Tank should be, you don't think
Nah.
Tank belong on this list?
Based on what?
Oh my God. Yo, I'm on the record as saying I'm gonna correct myself by saying the list is good. The list don't include Tank Davis, right? That's trash. That's trash. There's no Tank Davis on this list. Trash. You got niggas on here with losses. He got a draw. For real. I would take Nakatani off of the list, bro.
I did. I said I would take him more, but
And I'm putting Tank up there. And matter of fact, I'm putting Tank at I'm changing it. Let me do mine now, right? Because I don't know how I was slipping. Yo, my bad. My bad, bro. Usyk is number 1 for sure, right? Terrence Crawford number 2. Dimitri Bivol number 3. Tank Davis number 4, right? And Artur Beterbiev.
how's Tank 4 when he got beat by Lamont?
You didn't get beat. That's a draw. It was a draw. So I would flip, right? So
Technical draw, but
it was a draw.
he got it. Man,
So I got Usyk, Bud. Then I would go. I'm gonna have to put Tank at 3 then, bro. I'm gonna go Usyk, Bud, Tank.
3?
Yeah.
3.
Usyk, Bud, Tank, Bivol, Beterbiev, Inoue. Then I'm putting David Benavidez up there, right? And after Benavidez, I'm putting Shakur up there. Shakur, then Bam. Then I'm going Canelo. Since he the old washed up G. And that's the list. I removed Nakatani, and that's my top 10. So let's be clear about it. Usyk, Crawford, Tank, Bivol, Beterbiev, Inoue, Shakur, Benavidez, Bam Rodriguez, and Canelo Alvarez. That's my personal top 10. And I would put that as the casual boxing talk top 10.
Hey, I'm learning something, man.
What's up?
Call this boxing generation the Twitch generation.
What you talking about, man?
All these boxers getting Twitch, man. I just saw Keyshawn, he getting the Twitch now, man.
Your Twitch is where it's at, man. Twitch is
Yeah,
definitely
I
where
see,
it's at.
man. Lamont up in New York doing Twitch collaborations and shit. I was like, God.
What was you saying?
Now I said, man, Twitch must be big right now. I see Lamont doing them Twitch collaborations up there in New York. I saw on his timeline, Slim.
Yeah, Twitch is where it's at. I'm about to start streaming the show through Twitch as well. Yo, salute the Miller Films, man. Salute to Clifton Dennis. Salute to Sam E, man. Sam E saying Tank's resume holding him back. Yo, Tank is definitely on that list, fam. I don't care what y'all talking about. Tank is in the top 5. Tank in the top 5.
What's your criteria for that? Based on what? Based on what?
It's my top 10 list.
Got his ass whipped last fight, Slim. What are you talking about?
My top 10 list. You asked me what my top 10 list was. That's it. Yeah. That's it. You named yours.
We need to be hearing about a rematch right now. That's what we need to be hearing about. We need to be hearing a rematch with Tank and Lamont.
Nigga, you just named the top 10, right? And left Tank Davis off. Crazy work. You had a top 10 without Tank Davis. Crazy work.
What have you done for me lately? That's all I'm saying.
Salute to 901 Dre, man. Memphis in the house, man.
Shout out to Memphis.
All right, your favorite barber says his list. Bud, Tank, and the Mexican Monster on the top of his list. You can put whoever after that. I like that top 3. And see, like, I'm
and this is no disrespect. No disrespect. Tank don't care about none of that stuff. He don't care about accolades, awards, none of that stuff, right? So all based on that, how are y'all putting him in the top 10? Based on what?
What he's done in his career.
Now, this is not a career thing, man. This is a year-by-year thing.
It's like I'm looking at.
So you basing on what?
Off of who he is. He's Tank Davis.
Y'all on that bullshit, man. Y'all ain't got no fucking criteria. Y'all just be saying anything, man. Come on, Slim. This ain't no lifetime achievement here. We talking this year. He got his ass whipped this year, Slim.
Well, he didn't, though. He fought to a draw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all this he got his ass
fake whipped. Draw. That's that fake draw shit. Everybody knows Lamont
he got his ass whipped. That's what's the word I'm looking for, man? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, that's bullshit.
Okay, yeah, the same bullshit like with Devin Haney's O. The same bullshit with Devin Haney's O, right? We know he got his ass whipped, but yet it shows on his record he got an O. Come on, man. Same with Tank, man. We see the draw, but he got his ass whipped. We know that.
I could see if you said he lost that fight, but he didn't get his ass whipped, bro.
He got his ass whipped.
That's a difference.
Had him taking the knee, going out the ring, and all types of shit.
Like Ryan Garcia whipped Devin Haney's ass, right? That's an ass whipping. Tank did not get that, right? He got a questionable draw. That's what he got because of that knee, and only because of that knee.
No, I don't care.
Face wash.
Y'all can say that. I'm a steel troll, nigga. You got your ass whipped.
Yeah.
DC all day, Slim. DC all day.
Big Sam E, man. There you go. There we go. Hold on.
Here come them tank maniacs. Like, man, he got his ass whipped.
Yeah, you just talking.
I don't care.
No, you admitted you trolling though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I know this shit make them mad.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you're not really saying nothing, my nigga. You know, you trolling. Like you can't.
I'm a good troller.
You can't prove to me why Tank don't deserve to be in the top 10. You haven't proved it.
Are we talking this year, right? This is a year-by-year basis when it comes to the Ring magazine. I mean, these rankings, right? He lost this year, Slim.
Okay, cool. Cool boy fought in February, my guy. Let's see. Larry Benson, you tripping him out. Let me see. Lamont missed out on millions waiting on Tank. Yep. Hey, yo. And see, my brother saying Lamont should have listened to him. He wrong, right? Lamont should listen to me, right? Because I told Lamont and Tank, don't do no rematch. Go y'all separate ways. And Lamont sat there like a dum-dum, right? Trying to be loyal in a fight he got underpaid in, by the way, right? In a fight he got underpaid in, right?
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand.
On a bag. He's allowing Shakur Stevenson, who is his next best fight. Shakur publicly said, I want to fight this dude.
He couldn't do nothing. He was under contract. He was under contract, son. When he signed for the first fight, he signed for the rematch.
That's cap.
How you gonna say it's cap? I did the interview with him, Slim. It's on my fucking page. What are you
Them niggas
talking
lying. Them niggas is lying.
about? So now they like,
They would not have a
nigga,
rematch
he
clause
couldn't
for
go.
a
He
draw.
couldn't make a move. He have to wait.
That's a lie, bro. He's capping.
All right.
That's a
How you
lie.
gonna tell me I'm a fucking lie? You just doing that shit
No,
for
I'm
clicks.
telling you, whoever said that to you is capping. And
They not fucking capping, nigga.
Yes,
If they
he's
sign the
capping.
shit, they can't
I'm
make a
calling
move.
cap. I'm calling cap, bro. And why I'm
Okay.
calling cap? They have a rematch clause for a loss.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Lost or draws, man.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
RJ,
is.
tank it too. RJ, tank it too. That's his catchphrase.
Yeah. Yeah, those rematches are for loss or draws, man.
Yo, salute to Greg Kendrick. Saying even if they don't count the knockdown, Tank lost. Game over. Okay?
Facts.
Okay. Look at Mel Carr said, always view pound for pound as the guys who've been fighting and been fighting the best ops lately. Not about past that much. That's why I hope that's why I have Inouye over Bud. All right, so I ain't mad at that, Mel Carr. I ain't mad at that. But I'm just saying, in my joint, on my list, Tank is in there and Bud is over Inouye. That's all I'm saying. But I ain't mad at yours. Like, I ain't mad at nobody for giving their list, you know? Yo, salute to
I mean, who did Inouye beat that put him over Bud? I'm confused. I am confused on that. Who did he beat that put him over Bud when Bud beat Spence and Madrimov? I'm just saying.
And what do you think about Anthony Perez? He's saying they capping because where the fight at? Yeah, right? Salute to Anthony Perez. That's all cap.
Where's the what at?
The Lamont Roach Tank fight, nigga.
Nigga, you know he gotta wait till the court shit. Come on,
Slim.
Come on, Slim. You know he dealing with the court shit right now.
Nah.
All cap, man. Come on, man.
All caps. It's a straw man. It's a straw man. It's in all caps. It's the driver's license. It's not the driver. You know what I'm saying? All caps, bro.
And let's do a breakdown what everybody in our area keep talking about between Lamont Roach and Gary Russell Jr., right? Contrary to
he outboxing Roach.
Huh?
RJ say Gary Russell Jr. is outboxing Roach.
I'm not fighting Gary Russell Jr. He brings no money.
I know.
Who's paying for the fight, Slim?
See, us as DC niggas, we know what Gary Russell Jr. doing. He's trying to trick Lamont Roach Jr. out his spot. Because he like, young,
yeah, he's trying to get a payday. Trying to get a payday, Slim.
And simultaneously tricking him out his spot, right? If he fights Gary Russell Jr. gonna trick him out his spot, bro. That's a fact. He's like, young,
it's not worth it to fight Gary Russell Jr. It's worth it to fight Gary Antoine, like you said, and Gary Antoine's the champion.
You ain't doing nothing with the spot, no way, Slim. You sitting around on Twitch. That's what Gary Russell thinking. He like, yo, come on, young. You ain't doing nothing with this spot. Go and hand that shit over to a nigga that's gonna do something.
Okay, let's talk about it. How many times I did interviews with Gary? Remember when they was trying to make the Devin Haney fight, man? He was just staying at the once a year, fighting once a year.
He was smart not to fight Devin Zombie Haney, bro. He was smart not to fight Zombie Haney.
Okay, why he never went up at 130 to fight Burchett?
Why
he had the opportunity. He never wanted to push. In my opinion, he didn't want to push himself, man.
Why was Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman keeping Tank Davis away from him?
What?
Why was Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman keeping Gervonta Tank Davis away from Gary Russell Jr.?
Why?
Because he's a black fighter, a slick black fighter, and he posed a serious threat to Tank. Not by knockout, but he was a threat to outbox him. He was a threat to do what Lamont did. That's why. And we all know Gary Russell was slick enough and fast enough and has such a high IQ, he was totally capable of outboxing Gervonta Tank Davis and not getting knocked out. Let's keep it real.
Again, I agree with Lamont. I'd rather fight Gary Antoine at the 140. He's a champion.
Now, because it's a new generation, right? But if we talking then, but now I wouldn't fight Gary Russell Jr. if I was Lamont Roach because he's trying to trick me out my spot. Lamont Roach is still in a good spot, right? Waiting on Tank is stupid, right? He's loyal to the point of being retarded, right? You should have listened to me and not even consider the rematch. Go on and fight Shakur. That was his next best move. Niggas got to listen to the Ghost Rider of boxing, man. Like, for real. I'm just saying, bro. But yo, Greg Kendrick, he said Gary lost to Loma. That wrapped him up. He should have won. Bro, that was Vasily Lomachenko, bro. That was Vasily Lomachenko. It's no shame in losing to
the dude who lost to Salito? Same dude who lost his second fight?
It's no shame in losing to Vasily Lomachenko, right? A Hall of Famer. Gary Russell is a Hall of Famer. That's 2 Hall of Famers, right? It was no shame if he lost to Lomachenko. It would have been no shame if Lomachenko lost to Gary Russell Jr. It's time to get this man his props, right? Right?
Who going to the Hall of Fame?
He got blackballed by his own people, right? They kept him the way he was fighting once a year, right? It was keeping the biggest fight in his career away from him. Like, these are real facts. Real facts, because they didn't like his attitude. And that was it. He should have got the Tank fight. Why did he get that fight to Leo Santa Cruz, bro? I guarantee you why, right? Because of that spectacular uppercut. Coach Kenny was setting Tank up that exact same uppercut he landed on Santa Cruz. They knew it was going to happen, right? So what does that tell you? They know that wasn't going to happen with Gary Russell Jr. Boom. Mel Car X saying, come on now. Scooters shows there my report as why anyway is higher pound for pound than Bud on my list. Your favorite Bob. He gave Tank a good fight. That's the only reason the rematch was talked about. And for real, nobody wanted to see the rematch. Let's keep it a bean. I'm not the only one that didn't want to see no rematch. The majority of the boxing public didn't give a fuck about a rematch. That's a fact. The only people that was saying it was people that hate Tank. They're like, your career over till you rematch him. No, the fuck it ain't. Nigga, he's Tank Davis, bro. He gonna sell regardless. Because he didn't lose. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real.
I hear you.
Greg Kendrick, true. But if he won, he was on his way to superstar. Nah, he wouldn't have been on his style. His style does not justify superstar. He doesn't have casual appeal, bro. Lamont Roach has 0 casual appeal. He's too much of a solid boxer. Like, he's too much in the boxing. There's nothing entertaining about the way this nigga fights. And he has no personality. He doesn't get no knockouts. He's not flashy. It's like he's too basic. He's good, but he's too basic to be a superstar. That's a fact. If the referee had counted that knee as a knockdown, his career probably would have been over. Because what did Brian Norman Jr. say about that? Right? Brian Norman Jr. said there's a lot of soft people in boxing that got to go.
Man, he need to pull up. He need to pull up.
Who that?
Brian. B need to pull up. Nah.
So you don't go to the grave diggers like that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. What do you say? Tay say if Tank skip a rematch and go to Shakur fight, he is forgiven.
Of course.
Yo, Tank can fight anybody though. He'll be forgiven. As long as his next fight is a knockout. Everybody will be like, Tank the man. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Nah, Slim. He can't just get no anybody next match, Slim. I think that time is up. That time is up.
Matter of fact, Tank could go to Mexico. Matter of fact, Gervonta Tank Davis can go to Mexico, Tijuana, right, and call out the dude that owns the meat packing facility that supposedly sold Canelo Alvarez the computer raw tainted meat, right? Tank could fight that nigga. Everybody will watch. I'm just saying, bro. Oh, Greg Kendrick said I was talking about Gary losing to Loma. Okay, now it makes sense. Now that makes sense. Yeah. He would have been a superstar if he beat Loma. Because everybody black would have damn sure been fucking with him. Well, Larry Benson, the only way they can make a rematch happen is fighting the other ops and end up crossing paths, being a mandatory. The fans and everyone pressing for the fight can make the fight happen as well. That's exactly what I said they should do, Larry Benson. Like Larry Benson know what's up. If y'all remember, I said they need to not have the rematch and turn their attentions both to everybody else at 135 and meet up again down the road. If they wanted to keep it boxing and not a circus, that was the best money-making move right there. They could have got in that Shakur fight. They could have got in that Keyshawn fight before he crashed out. The last shit they could have got done in there, man. They could have got in that Zepeda fight. Zepeda versus Tank would be a lit fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good fights out here. Matter of fact, Zepeda versus Tank would be a better fight than Tank versus Roach.
Ain't nothing on this schedule right now but two joints, right? So that's telling me, man, Turkey man is about to checkmate these promotional companies. Slim, Top Rank just got rid of ESPN. They just snatched up WWE. They like, man, we ain't got time for this, man. And you know, with Turkey having his percentage of ownership in the zone, you know, he looking at them promotional companies like they competition, man. He gonna let them fold under, snatch their talent, and keep him pushing. That's what I would do.
Yeah, so do you think Tank is stupid enough to go down with the PBC?
Ain't nothing on their schedule.
So I'm just saying, do you think Tank is stupid enough to go down with the PBC?
I don't know what the man is, man. We gonna see.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay on Tank. Tank my man's, right? So I think Tank has shown enough loyalty. I think Al Heyman is probably on his deathbed, bro. I don't even think Al Heyman's running the PBC right now. And why would I say that? Al Heyman is too smart of a man to have all these bag fumbles. Tank Davis, the last 2 years of Tank Davis's career, since the Ryan Garcia fight, have been one gigantic bag fumble. And yes, the Frank Martin fight was a bag fumble, right? I'm going to keep it real. That was not the best possible fight for Tank. I'm going to keep it like what Floyd did, man. If they would have just stuck with what Floyd was doing, none of this would be happening, right? Tank should have been Fort Williams Zepeda. That was the fight. They gave that fight to Shakur. That was Tank's fight, man. He was supposed to fight William Zepeda. Black versus Mexican, right? A come forward volume puncher versus the patient technician. That was perfect. That would have been another classic. Floyd Mayweather would have made that fight. I think Tank not signing to Floyd Mayweather was probably the biggest mistake in his career. He should have re-signed, bro. That's just my opinion. Because ever since he left, because remember, Floyd was a part of the Garcia fight. Floyd was there. So Floyd was a part of that shit. He got a piece of that action, right? Then he said, you on your own, young blood. You don't fuck with me? You don't fuck, go ahead, you on your own. What happened? Nigga went to jail. Niggas' properties got burned down. Nigga came home and fought Frank Martin of all people, right? And then he couldn't get a fight. Couldn't buy a fight, right? Had to fight Lamont Roach. Had that debacle happen. And now everybody talking he need to fight this boring ass nigga, this no-name nigga who he made famous. Right? You think Floyd Mayweather would have him in this type of bullshit? I don't think Al Heyman is running PBC, bro. That's probably one of Al's kids fucking up everybody. One of Al's kids.
All I say is, man, days are numbered. The days are numbered. Because the turkey takeover is definitely in effect, Slim. The days are numbered.
Yeah, these
networks ain't flipping the bill for these promotional companies no more, Slim. They tired of giving away money.
But see, you ain't hearing what I'm saying. Tank Davis is a dude that makes money. The networks did want to work with him. What happened? Somebody in the PBC is fucking up. They could not get a fight for Javante Tank Davis of all people. Like, keep it real though. Let's do a scenario, right? If you running, you want to go first in me, right?
Go.
All right. So if I'm running Javon, if I'm Al Heyman, right? Or if I'm the dude running PBC right now, because Al Heyman is probably on his deathbed, right? Al Heyman probably in the crib like Weekend at Bernie's. Al Heyman is probably already gone, bro. Like I'm saying, because Al Heyman was a smart dude, right? I'm willing to bet PBC and Al Heyman is probably like Weekend at Bernie's right now, right? So if we had Weekend at Bernie's, right? Weekend at Al Heyman's, right? And now I'm running Tank Davis's career, and Turkey done signed up all the name talent, and I can't get a fight. I'm doing either the Jake Paul route, I'm pulling Manny Pacquiao out the grave. Right? I'm gonna get a money fight. It's gonna happen. I got
Tank
Jake.
Davis. You ain't getting Jake.
I'm gonna
Turkey got Jake. You're not getting what? Yeah. What's your moves if you tank?
He's
right?
got Jake now. He didn't have Jake then.
Oh yeah, now.
Then.
Yeah, but again, we talking right now. Right
now,
now,
so
what's your next move?
Manny Pacquiao. The move I said over a year ago.
The fuck, man? I'm gonna be honest with you,
if I can't buy a fight and I got Tank
Davis.
No, time out. You gotta look at it like this. If I can't buy a fight and I got Javante Tank Davis, right? I'm still making money, bro. You can't stop me from making money. We damn sure ain't fighting Lamont Roach, right? And having press conferences at Howard University, right? That's not happening, bro. We ain't coming out of jail and fighting Frank Martin, nigga. We not doing that shit. Actually, I would do the Frank Martin as a warm-up, but I would have preferred the Mexican guy. There are other Mexican fighters who would have put on a more entertaining show than Frank Martin, and it would have made more money. Al Heyman's probably already dead, bro. Y'all remember Weekend at Bernie's? Who remembers
Why you over there tripping about talking about the man?
No, I'm telling you,
what's wrong with you?
Al Heyman does not fumble bags like this. He is not in charge of PBC right now, bro. It's quite obvious.
I mean, I don't know what the hell going on. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know either.
We're talking about one of the architects of the Budweiser Superfest, right? Who came into boxing and gave Floyd Money Mayweather the blueprint, the green print. Al Heyman pulled Floyd Mayweather Jr. aside and said, listen, these guys are robbing you, man. You worth way more than what they paying you. These are slave contracts. So this is what we gonna do. We're gonna leave the game for 2 years, a year and a half. I hollered at my man Vince McMahon. We're gonna get you into wrestling. We're gonna fight the big show. I'm thinking crossover, right? And then we're gonna get you on Dancing with the Stars. Because now I want the housewives, right? And the teenagers like looking at you now, right? Kids who don't watch boxing, right? Now they're gonna know who you are, right? Now we're gonna holler at HBO. I got a reality show idea for you, HBO. How about we do a reality show before every fight, right? Let's introduce the Mayweathers. That's a cast of characters, right? The architect. Al Heyman laid down the plan, right? And you telling me this is the same guy who's been fumbling the career of Tank Davis for 2 years? Tank, you ain't talking to Al Heyman, man. You stupid, bro. You calling the office and talking to somebody else. Al Heyman's probably already gone, bro. They probably already had this man's services and all that shit on the low.
You tripping.
Weekend at Bernie's.
You tripping.
PBC is officially Weekend at Bernie's, bro. No bullshit. Oh, okay. So Greg Kendrick, Tank the last man standing. You got to see how that work out for him, right? But who thinks that PBC is actually doing the right thing by Tank Davis since he came home from jail?
How he the last man standing?
No. Answer that question, right? You say Tom Brown running PBC. Tom Brown is like who remembers the movie Wall Street? Greed is good. Gordon Gekko, right? He would buy companies and burn them out and sell them down and sell the asset. He would buy companies to intentionally bankrupt them, right? And make a killing selling the assets. Right? I think if Tom Brown's running PBC, I suspect that's what's going on. That's just my suspicions. Right? Nothing's founded, nothing's solid. It's just my suspicions. But Al Heyman is definitely not running nothing at PBC right now, bro. And Tank, you on the phone talking to somebody who's not Al Heyman, bro. Tank, they playing you like Weekend at Bernie's, bro. They playing Tank like Weekend at Bernie's right now, bro. Yo,
Dang.
salute to my nigga Kai, man. I'm telling yo, tell these niggas, Kai. Al Heyman is gone, man. Al Heyman don't exist no more, man. I'm thinking upper room, bro. The upper room. Yo, serious, bro.
That is the opinions
Where he at though?
of casual boxing talk. That's
Al
not the
Heyman,
opinions of
Al
on the
Heyman
rope
does
boxing.
not do bag fumbles like this.
That's not the
Al
opinions
Heyman
of
does
on the
not
rope boxing.
do.
I need my credentials when
Oh,
I
time
apply
out,
for them, please.
time out, time out, time out. We gotta go check something. We gotta go check something. Salute to GXTV. Salute to GXTV. They're saying Boots Ortiz has just been announced. We about to find this out right now.
What? That's
Salute
real,
to
man. I thought he
GXTV.
just made. I just saw Mill City. He made an announcement with him and Rashidi.
I'm about to see. We about to see.
That's true.
I'm looking it up, bro. I'm looking it up right now.
How? I just seen Mill City today. He had Rashidi on there talking about he accepted that money for Boots.
Yeah, niggas talk all the time, right? Let's see, I'm looking. I don't see it. I don't see it.
He got a what you call a source? He got a source.
He said
Ask
Ring
him what's the
Magazine.
source.
He said Ring. Read the chat. He said Ring Magazine.
Oh, well, let me go to the chat. Hold on.
I got it under my picture right now. What he said.
Nigga, I can't see them. I need my glasses. Oh, Larry. Oh, hey, Larry. I do like that. Lamont versus Keyshawn. I'm kind of backtracking about 10 minutes, but yeah, I like that.
Hey, so far I'm seeing. I don't see nothing solid yet. I'm looking. It says. Hold on. Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz is inevitable, says Oscar De La Hoya. I can't find the official joint yet, man. It's August the 8th. I don't see it, man. I'm looking.
Hey, he
Yo,
back.
GXTV, I'm looking. Hold on, man.
Don't overlook Rashidi Ellis. I know that.
Hold on, I'm looking. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. Hold
And Rashidi got skills, man.
on. I'm
Don't
looking at
overlook
latest
him.
news, man.
Don't overlook him looking at the Virgil fight.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, they
I'm on
supposed
the
to fight.
official.
They fighting October, I think he said in Philadelphia. October in Philadelphia.
Oh, let me share this with the chat. Let me share this with the chat real quick. See, I'm looking, fam, and here it go. Like I'm on the official Ring website. I'm on the
Oh,
official
you
Ring.
might need to go to Instagram. You know, they be posting stuff on the Instagram.
Here you go, Jaron. This is the only information about that fight, and it's today. But we go up, and it's nothing else. Nothing else about it. You say go to IG.
Say if anything. Sometimes they post on there.
It's just saying Oscar De La Hoya said it's inevitable. That's all. That's all I'm getting. All right, hold on. Boom. All right, we back. We back at it. There we go. All right, you said Instagram. I'm gonna do that on my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna go on my phone. Check it out real quick. Hey, yo, GXTV. That's big news. That's why I'm slowing the show down for you, big GXTV. Come on, homie. We about to find out. We about to find out. That's because you were day one, my nigga. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta go holler at my youngin' Jamal Harvey tomorrow. Olympian Jamal Harvey just signed with MVP Promotions. Go holler at my youngin' tomorrow. Chop it up with him.
Okay. I'm looking. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm seeing Atuma. Let me see. We go. You want to put him against Monster? He's already that's not it. Hold on. Boom. Let's see. Bantusi versus Parker. Like I don't see it.
So
I don't see it.
I ain't think so because, like I said, the announcement that just came out was Rashidi Ellis accepted the boots off, and I seen that on the Mill City joint. He had them live on Mill City, so I know that's official.
Yeah. GXTV, you saying it's facts? Well, I don't see it. I don't see it on nothing official, bro. Oh. Everybody want to see this Boots Virgil fight though, man. Boots shook, man. Boots
I
shook, bro.
told you no Virgil hand, man. Don't put that on Boots like that. Virgil talked about his hand.
Yeah.
He had a
Okay.
hand issue.
Okay. Let's see what your favorite barber talk about. The fact that black fighters can't lose a fight is fucking boxing up too. Yeah, man. And see that it's unfortunate how the world be coming at us. You feel what I'm saying? It's like they already hold us to godlike standards, right? If you're not a magical Negro, right, you're just another N-word. You feel what I'm saying? So like we got to be perfect in everything we do, right? And then they'll still look at us sideways. They'll still look at us sideways, even if we did everything
Hey,
perfect.
man. You know what I'm mad about, man? Here in America, man, we ain't got no heavyweight division is dead.
That happened.
Dead.
That's how the heavyweights go. It's phases. The heavyweights always do that.
It's gonna be like that for a minute, Slim, because they going to other sports. They over in football and basketball, and man, did you see that old lineman right? Just accepted the offer to go to Texas Tech. The I think he's offensive tackle. 5.1 million NIL deal for 3 years. He gonna be making more money than Shador Sanders and them, man. Some of the people in the draft, man. And this is college football.
I love it.
I think that youngin from that receiver, what's that receiver for Ohio State?
Yeah, man. Yo, see, this is boxing talk, man. The universe don't want to hear you talk football, bro. What happened? Where you at? Where you at? It's boxing talk. Let's keep it boxing, man. Here we go. This nigga done blacked out. Let me see, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's a slow week in boxing. But like I say, man, I'm still down. I'm still down for it. I'm down for the game, man. I love the fight game. And like I'm looking forward to a few more fights. What else is happening, man? What other fights is popping? And this nigga done dropped off the map. Let me see here. Yeah, your favorite barber. Yeah, I agree with that, Brody. Yo, Tay, is that the nigga he was talking about? Is that the nigga Jeremiah Smith, the tackle? Oh, Ray Ford fighting this weekend? Okay. Yeah. Damn, he bouncing right back, huh? Like didn't the nigga just have a fight? Didn't Ray Ford just have a fight? Hey, yo, matter of fact, your favorite barber. This is why I rock with that Bo Mack and Terrence Crawford squad. Because of the fact that Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis both said, we're going to link up with Bo Mack and Terrence Crawford to make sure he has what it takes to beat Canelo Alvarez. Like, that's what I'm talking about. One thing about black people, when you push us into a corner, they say black people can't work together, right? We'll push all black people into a corner and watch what happens. Watch what happens. We do work together. We come together in times of crisis. That's a fact. Or in times of a mutual bag. Right? And they're looking right now. They got so much love for their OG, Terrence Crawford, that they're going to do everything they have, right, that they got to make sure he wins the biggest fight of his career. Because they respect their brother that much. You got to love it, man. You got to love it. So when they hold us to these crazy standards, we work together. And I ain't mad at all, bro. Let me call this nigga real quick, man. What the hell happened to this nigga, man? I'm calling this nigga, man. He done dropped off the map. Yo, where you at? We live. Okay. So we live. Tell the chat we live. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I'm totally with that. Hey, matter of fact, something we was chopping it up with last night, right? We was chopping it up on Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin response. And like it's some shit they was saying in that joint that was very interesting to me. And I touched on it last night, right? I don't think Tank really was paying them niggas like that. I think he was doing like Cadillac record shit. Like, and I'm totally speculating. I could be absolutely wrong, right? But I think Tank was on some Cadillac record shit.
I'm back.
Yo, hey, do you think Tank was on some Cadillac record shit? Paying his team with cars? I think Tank was paying his team with cars, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? He acting too funny. The nigga funny acting, man. Your favorite barber. Facts, right? That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. I think he was paying his team with cars, man. Yo, salute to life is good, man. Salute to life is good. Casual boxer talk. Top 5. Dead or alive. I take that, King. Respect. Yeah. So yeah, I think Tank he seemed like he was used to grimy shit like that. He seemed like one of them niggas. That nigga hanging up on that one. That's right. I'm here to ask the uncomfortable questions, man. I'm here to ask the uncomfortable questions, bro. Real talk. I want Calvin to speak on that. Calvin and Kenny don't seem like they don't seem like they got the same energy for Tank like they used to. I think he's doing them niggas dirty, man. My personal opinion, I think Tank is doing Calvin and Kenny dirty and probably has been for a long time and using that family shit as a way to, like, you know what I'm saying, cover it up.
Dang, I jump back on. This is the first thing I hear. Oh,
This is
hell.
what niggas want to talk about. Yeah, this is what niggas want to talk about, man. Yo, real talk. Because look, it's lit. Calvin and Kenny said differently, right? Okay, so good point, right? So last night when we were doing the reaction video, right? I was trying to get my brother here like to really speak over there because he knows these niggas personally, right? But he won't talk about it. You see, he's leaving the show and doing a bunch of shit because he doesn't want to upset his friends up there in BMO. Them niggas are his friends, right? So he doesn't want me talking about this, but I'm talking about it anyway, right? He's look at Zed Brooks Multimedia. He's very uncomfortable right now, right? I'm talking about it anyway, right? So
I'm just quiet. I'm just going. This is your show.
yo,
It's your show.
it seems to me like, and I may very well be wrong, right? But just like when Kenny said, Tank always took care of me. He didn't say Tank always paid. He said Tank always took care of me, right? And like I'm looking, man, like I don't think these niggas, Calvin and Kenny should be two like millionaires. They should have more money than Eddie Reynoso, or at least be up there with him. Eddie Reynoso a millionaire, right? Eddie Reynoso don't live in the hood. Eddie Reynoso is eating, bro. He's eating. Derrick James eating. He had to sue Errol Spence because they tried that nigga shit with him. You know what I'm saying? It's something ratchet about the way these PBC niggas be acting and treating their people, man. I'm going to keep it real. Niggas got to treat their people better. I'm going to give Bill Haney his props on that. Bill Haney, okay, so I'm going to tell y'all what I saw, right? Bill Haney may be a lot of things.
I'm quiet on all this. I'm letting y'all know now. Don't ask me shit. Go.
Bill Haney may be a lot of things, right? But he is not a stupid man. And he said some things when he was arguing with Floyd, right? And it connected a lot of dots. Y'all remember when Bill Haney told Floyd, man, I ain't trying to take no monthlies, nigga. You crazy. I think you a sucker ass nigga for that shit. Bill Haney told Floyd that shit, right? And then you remember what AB said? When he got drunk and he was on yo, who was them fuck niggas that got famous for beating up the Island Boys, man? Dancer, the Dancer Project, right? He was
Them
on
your people. Them your people.
I mean, I fuck with Dancer, like, but
Damn, I ain't seen nothing from him in a minute either.
He got bullied by bullying two Sped Ed's kids. He got famous from that, right? And then he blew up his podcast by bullying a couple of Sped Ed kids, right? But I'm gonna drop that part, right? But AB was on there talking about how Al Heyman pays him in monthlies, right? Bill Haney said Floyd offered Devin Haney monthlies to sign, right? Tank Davis, right, can't get a fight, right? And now he's acting like he's not getting paid. When he says, I should have already been in camp. Tank says, I should have already been in camp. What was he saying when he said that? Tank Davis is saying, I am Tank Davis. I do not just go to the gym. I need a nutritionist, right? I need a strength and a conditioning coach, right? I need my trainers there with me, right? I need shit. I need equipment. I need certain things. I need a cryogenic chamber. It's just so much shit I need, right? That costs money. And you telling me we about to fight Lamont Roach and y'all ain't got me in camp yet? Right? Who PBC, aka Weekend at Bernie's, right?
Damn. You know what's crazy?
What's up?
And what surprised the hell out of me when you just mentioned that? Because I remember in the interview they was talking about it when Tank, they said Tank only had one sparring partner the whole camp. I was like, what?
I need sparring partners, right? You got me one sparring partner. I'm not in camp. I don't have a nutritionist, right? It's a whole bunch. Yo, bro. And then you wonder why he said, fuck it. I'm going to rock with a dude like Barry Hunter could take advantage of that, right? He has his own facilities. He's already a rich guy from what I hear, right? Barry Hunter's doing very well financially from what I hear. I ain't even pocket watch. I'm just reporting what I heard, right? So he could bring in a Tank. Like, man, just come on down here with me real quick, right? And just come in, because I think Barry Hunter stepped in and smoothed that situation out. Because it looks like Weekend at Bernie's wasn't paying for shit. Al Heyman's in the upper room, bro. I think Al Heyman's already in the upper room, bro. Weekend at Bernie's is happening in PBC, bro. It's major bag fumbling going on, bro. It's major. And then, like, and we look at, right? And so if they not doing that for Tank, what that mean? That means his people ain't getting paid, right? So it may not be Tank's fault, right? Calvin and Kenny may be riding with the youngin and still supporting him. He might be getting fleeced by Weekend at Bernie's in them. But, I mean, it looks like money issues to me. It looks like Canelo don't be having these problems. Floyd Mayweather Jr. never had this problem. Like, no elite fighter is having these problems. These are broke fighter problems, bro. These are on the come up broke nigga problems. And you Tank Davis. Man, Tank, you better run away. Man, the PBC's a burning house, bro. Al Heyman ain't even there no more, bro. Al Heyman's in the upper room. He's already gone, bro. He's already gone, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say.
He said,
I ain't got nothing to say.
Stop me when I say something that don't make sense.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Yo, for real. Stop me when I say something that don't make sense. In the chat. In the chat. Oh, let's go to the chat. I want to be challenged on this. I want somebody to prove me wrong because I want to be wrong on this. I don't like saying this about a black company. I don't see Tank doing them like that. Speculation like a mug. I mean, like, that's what I say. It might not be Tank. Life is good. It might not be Tank. It might be who's ever running PBC. Because think about it. When he was with Floyd, none of this shit was an issue, man. Floyd knew how to make money with Tank Davis. We could say one thing. Floyd knew exactly how to get money with Tank Davis. It wasn't never, we can't book a fight with Floyd Mayweather. It got promoted. He got everything he needed, and he went there and did the job. This nigga, Tank got finessed, bro. Okay, so in my opinion, Tank got finessed when he came home. I don't think Al Heyman was there, bro.
Hey, you know what? That's funny that you say that. I will speak on that part, right? Because I remember that what you call them joints? Tweets. You call them tweets, right?
How'd you get a kid to sign this contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I was like, wow. He said, how you gonna have the same lawyer for the company as you do for me?
Yeah, right. But he was still getting paid with Floyd, I believe, even if it was in monthlies. But I'm not sure. I don't know that part, right? But I do know that I've heard in speculation that these niggas like to pay people in monthlies. They don't want to get them their check, right? That's some bullshit in and of itself. Right? I agree with Bill Haney on that. You ain't coming to me with no bullshit monthlies. Fuck I look like Tank Davis, nigga. Right? Bill, Mr. I'm taking your money, nigga. Right? You ain't doing Bill Haney like that, bro. You better get that monthly shit the fuck out of here. Yo, Bill
Bill,
Haney.
the same one who had no choice but to take this fight with Brian Norman Jr. I like how he said that he the one who initiated the fight with Brian. Wrong answer. Turkey said, nigga, look, that's an option right here. You want it or not? If not, step. He had no choice but to take that Brian Norman Jr. fight.
Bruh, you're not changing the subject. You're not changing the subject, man. Your favorite barber says, I think Tank has to make Calvin take
Why
money.
are we still talking about this, man?
I don't think Calvin even asked for money from him. Well, I believe that, bruh, because Calvin would do that if he see Tank is getting finessed. Calvin is, I'm with Tank first, right? Calvin is that type of dude, a genuine good person, right? And if he, for him, it ain't even about the money. It's about is Tank doing all right, right? Can I feed my family? And is my youngin doing all right, right? And if he sees his youngin getting played, they've been trying to get, Floyd been trying to get Calvin out the picture from day one, right? So do you think the niggas who running weekend at Bernie's right now ain't trying to do that? Right? Why all of a sudden Tank talking about I need new looks, right? Tank, you might be stupid, my nigga. Like, for real, Tank might be stupid, bro. Like, I'm serious, bro, because he's getting finessed, bro. He came home and he's getting finessed, right? They said, nigga, we got a contract bigger than Floyd Mayweather for you, Tank. Oh, Tank was, oh, yeah, I'm taking all comers now. Nigga, that was all cap, bro. There was no contract bigger than Floyd Mayweather. They were trying to lock you into some more monthlies, man, in my opinion. Al Heyman's already gone, bro, in my opinion. You're not leaving him. He's already gone, bro. In my opinion.
Only thing I'll say, in my opinion, that contract, like you said, definitely wasn't bigger than Floyd's. I will say that. That's the only thing I'm saying.
It was a finesse. Tank is getting, it's no way. Like, we got to make this make sense, right? How is everybody else in boxing getting record paydays and PBC is fumbling bag after bag after bag with Tank Davis? It's like, when did Tank come home, man? This is 2025, bro. When did he come home?
We'll say his biggest payday was Ryan Garcia.
Yep, and then he went to jail, bro, and came home to nothing but bag fumbles. And I'll give the Frank Martin fight a pass as a warm-up fight, right? But it sounds to me like the way Tank is treating Calvin and Kenny, he's got somebody finessing him. And I'm thinking this nigga's lost his way probably, bro. Real talk. Real talk, man. Say, life is good. Al Heyman put AB on monthly payments because he was blowing his money. Why wouldn't they do that? And I'm not saying Al Heyman do it. Like, in my personal opinion, life is good. Al Heyman's already gone, bro. I feel like he's either a vegetable, right? Or he's one of them type of old dudes that sleep 17 hours a day, right? Or he's already gone. In my opinion, right? He's either tied to an IV drip, right? On a bed somewhere, right? Or he's already gone. Yo, no way Al Heyman fumbled.
Man, this got to be the wildest take I don't heard in a long time, Slim.
But it makes sense though.
You said a weekend at Bernie's, Slim. I just thought about what you just said. I remember that movie now. I just thought about it when they was rolling around with that dead man at the party, at the beach. What the hell, Slim? I just realized what you saying there.
Yes, nigga. Yo, Tank is getting finessed.
Why you call it Al Bernie?
Yes.
Oh shit.
PBC is weekend at Bernie's and Tank got finessed, bro. And
like, you was wildin'.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, Southpaw, y'all don't get on, like, I'm not getting on Calvin and Kenny, right? Because I think they're there for the interest of Tank. It's not even, they getting money anyway, right? These are real black men who are about their people and their community. I am not dissing Calvin and Kenny. I fuck with them niggas, right? And I really think they backing up Tank in spite of Tank disrespecting them. I really believe this shit, man. Because I think Tank got finessed when he came home, and it's all gone to shit. How you Tank Davis and you can't fight nobody but Lamont Roach? Make that make sense. Can anybody make this make sense?
I'm going to tell you why. You saw it. Turkey took, you said it yourself in your takes. He took away all his options. What options do he got left, man?
Manny Pacquiao, I'm talking about
You
let's make
rolling
money.
out 100-year-old Manny Pacquiao, man. Come on, man.
If we talking business, right? We're in business to make money, right? So
Who paying for that? Who paying for that?
What?
Who paying for it? No.
Hey man, you just
No,
slow
listen.
down, man.
No, listen to me. I'm
Make
not
what you
talking about the
just said make
consumer
sense.
side. I said not the consumer side. I'm saying paying for the fight, the fighters, the two who paying.
What are you talking about, man?
Where they getting the money from? Turkey not paying?
No, make what you just said make sense. I said if we're running the career, if Al Heyman is really around, right, and it's not a weekend at Bernie situation, right?
Oh, you think if it wasn't like that? I didn't hear what you said.
Taking all the pieces off the chessboard, you can't hurt Al's money like that. Al would be like, all right, that's what we playing, Manny Pacquiao. What's good, nigga? Right? Al Heyman would do that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Why you got Tank Davis and can't get a fight, but you giving Manny Pacquiao to Mario Barrios, man? Who's fumbling the bag at PBC? Because Al ain't there, man. Al doesn't do dumb shit like that.
Hey, man. All I can say is Mario Barrios is a good, loyal soldier, man. He getting all the fights right now. He must be doing something right for the PBC. He getting all the fights, Slim.
But what you just said has no relevance to what I'm saying about Tank, bro.
Why don't it? You didn't hear what I just said? You didn't hear what I just said? I said Mario Barrios must be doing everything they want him to do. Obviously, Tank must not be doing what they want him to do.
Make that make sense, bro. I'm waiting for it to make sense. You put that up against everything I just laid out. Make what you just said make sense, because I don't get it. I don't get it.
Chat heard me.
The chat heard you say some stuff, but they didn't hear anything that made sense, in my opinion. Because right now, right, what I just said, Tank went from top of the world, right? After you beat Ryan Garcia, you got nowhere.
How much you think Tank gonna want for a Manny fight? How much you think Tank gonna want for a Manny fight?
Tank versus Manny is a super fight, bro.
Okay, how much you think Tank gonna want for the fight?
It's a super fight.
We're gonna play this whole hypothetical all the way through. How much you think he want?
No. You say what you gotta say.
At the end of the day, they have no one to pay for that fight.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this. You've got Gervonta Tank Davis, right? You're coming off a record payday for this generation with the Ryan Garcia fight, right? Which was
no, you're not coming off that. You're coming off a draw to Lamont Roach.
You're not listening.
No, you're not listening.
The fact that you even
what have you done for me lately? Last thing we know.
Hey, bro, what is it, man?
I got grease in my eye. I got grease in my eye. The last thing you don't remember is what you're talking about. The last thing they remember is I got grease in my eye. I got taking a knee.
So you just saying
shit. Roach is the last name they remember, Slim.
No, you just saying shit, right? So my point is, right?
We're coming
off of the Ryan Garcia fight, right? He went
not coming off the Ryan Garcia fight.
And he came home. I'm giving you
Ryan is coming off a fight to Roach.
All right, let them talk then, man. If you're gonna talk, say something, because you ain't said nothing. Say something, man.
I'm correcting everything you saying. You saying he coming off a Ryan Garcia fight. He not coming off a Ryan Garcia fight. He's coming off a draw to Lamont Roach.
So you can't
Ryan Garcia just got his ass whipped by Roley. They're gonna run it back.
You can't keep up, or you just saying shit, right? So now let me break it down for you, Brody. So we're talking about Tank versus Ryan Garcia. We're doing a timeline here, right? So I'm saying if Al Heyman is alive, right? Al Heyman would have never fumbled the bag like this. The fact that we even got to the Lamont Roach fight is a major bag fumble, right? So that proves to me that that PBC may be weekend at Bernie's, my nigga, right? Because Al Heyman is not a stupid man. Al Heyman is a brilliant man, right? And these are not brilliant moves, right? So what I'm telling y'all is this. Somebody who is either running PBC is seriously fucking up Tank Davis's career, right? Or they doing something that we don't know about. But you have fighters, right? You have fighters on the PBC who will fight Tank Davis. Why do you give Manny Pacquiao to Mario Barrios when Manny Pacquiao versus Tank Davis is a super fight? And now we got this nigga over here talking about who's gonna pay for it. Nigga, you're Tank Davis, bro. You get a loan on that.
Get a loan. Who loaned the pen?
Come on, man. Come on, you gotta say something real, bro. Tell me something real, man.
You're saying
Please.
something that don't make sense. You saying who's paying for it? Turkey already said he not paying. Unless Tank come with him, he not paying, Slim.
What does Turkey have to do with this, bro?
Where PBC getting the money from? You already said this, man. They doing
So now,
stuff that you're not used to seeing. You're saying Al is somewhere like Weekend with Bernie's. Are you not seeing it yourself? You just said it 2 minutes ago, Slim. So where they getting the money from? You tell me.
Bruh. All right, Don
Look
Derek.
at their site right now. Ain't even got no motherfucking
Don
schedule,
Derek
Slim.
Don Derek them. That PPV, that pay-per-view would pay for itself. That's a fact. What this nigga's talking about makes no fucking sense, right? He's just saying shit. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. He's mad at me because I brought up the Calvin and Kenny topic. So right now, his only goal, right, is just to sit here and troll, right? Because he's mad because I brought it up on some real shit. I'm gonna always talk that realness, bro. So the thing is,
If you being real, who's the money man in that fight? Who's paying for it?
Bruh, your PBC.
Who's paying for the fight? You won't even say who's paying.
PBC should pay for the fight. Your PBC.
Say it again. They should.
You're coming off a record payday, right? You're coming off a record payday with Ryan Garcia, right? That means somebody fumbled.
They're not coming off a record payday. They just did Manny. What are you talking about?
Now, say what you got to say now. Like the chat is killing you.
You said they're coming off a record payday, Slim. That was what? How many? A year ago?
You're trying to change the subject.
A year ago. Tank just fought Lamont Roach, Slim. They ain't got no bread right now, Slim. They ain't got no bread. Go to the site. They ain't got no motherfucking fights lined up.
PBC's broke.
I didn't say that. I said, Slim, go to the site. You ain't got no fights lined up. Do they got fights lined up? Yes or no? No, they don't.
So
they don't.
Say what you gotta say, man. You gotta say what you gotta say, right?
I'm saying what I gotta say. Well, how much you want me to go in depth? I just said they ain't got nothing on the schedule. Nothing's on the schedule.
Look at that. Life is good. Like we all know. Nothing's on the schedule. We're talking with common sense over here, fam. We're talking with common sense. That PBC fight would be lit. That undercard would be trash though. That's a fact. It's no way you got Manny Pacquiao and Gervonta Tank Davis in your stable, right? And you can't get a fight with Shakur or Loma or nobody, and you're gonna sit on your hands, right? Like PBC gets money to put fights up, nigga. Who said that dumb shit? Who gonna put up the money for Errol Spence and Crawford? Who gonna put up the money for Ryan Garcia and Tank?
What weight they fighting at? You gonna shrink?
Oh, shut up, man. He said, "What weight they fighting at?" Come on, you gotta say some real
Bruh,
shit,
come
man.
on. Manny just fought at 47. You just be making up shit right now, Slim. You making up shit right now.
You're not saying
come on,
real
Slim.
shit, bro.
Motherfucking Tank ain't gonna fight him at 47.
Yeah. Life is good. When is PBC done bad cards? I got that. Showtime leaving hurt PBC. Facts. They are fumbling bags with Tank Davis, right? Left and right. You got Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao. You're making money. You're making money. And this nigga talking about who gonna pay for that. You're just saying random shit, right? You're mad.
Again, you have not said who is the money source. Who's the money source? You don't have a money source.
You mad because I put the spotlight on your boys.
That's why they have nothing on the schedule. That's why they have nothing on the schedule.
I put the spotlight on your boys, nigga. Yeah, I did, nigga. I talked about them niggas. I talked about Tank not paying them niggas. Yeah, I did.
But you Southpaw Jr. over there? You Southpaw Jr. over there?
I don't think it's Tank's fault, though.
Nigga, y'all need to collab and do a fucking show together.
I don't think it's Tank's
fault,
y'all
talking over there.
I don't think it's Tank's fault. I think Al Heyman is dead, nigga. I think Al Heyman is dead, nigga. I think maybe somebody, Al Heyman's sons or Tom Brown or somebody is like
this got to be the wildest show I don't heard in a minute, Slim. You still ain't answered the question. PBC ain't paying for that fucking fight, Slim.
You're a fight promoter. You have Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao. What you're saying makes no sense.
Who got the money? Who got the money? They don't.
Like PBC's broke, right?
I ain't say that. Broke. I ain't say that. You ain't throwing words in my mouth.
PBC's broke, nigga.
No, I said who paying for it.
No.
I don't say I said they broke.
You like throwing stones and hiding your hand, but I don't do that. I don't throw stones. I walk across the street. And say what I got to say. Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real.
You're not saying nothing though. Tell me something.
That is enough. What you want me to
time out, man? Yo, what this nigga talk about? This nigga ain't talk about nothing, man. Al Heyman finna pull up, put a hit on. Yo, salute the boxer with 2-4, man. I'm about to put a bag on me.
Put one in
That's
the chat
cool.
if y'all know I'm killing them, or two if y'all know if I'm not.
Yo, there
One
we go.
if I'm killing them.
Larry Benson. Heyman is in the upper room already, man. Yo, boxing with 2-4. Heyman about to put a bag on me. I'd like to see him do that from the upper room. God got my back, bro. God got my back. You can't put a hit on me from the upper room. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, fellas. A few years ago, they were saying PBC was going to run out of money. I think it's happened. And remember, I'm on record as saying they're running Ponzi schemes with these fights. Meaning they're using the current fight to pay for the last fight, right? And everything you're saying right now makes that make sense. If you're telling me you got Tank Davis, right, and you making money every time he fight, and now you're saying a super fight, who putting the money up, that means they broke, nigga. That means PBC is broke, nigga.
It don't mean it's broke. That means they money source don't want to pay for it. That's all.
Yeah, the money source
Gotta
don't want to
find,
pay
gotta
for
find a
Tank
new,
Davis.
gotta find a new money source.
Okay. So now name me somebody that's in business to make money in boxing, and you tell them I got a Tank Davis versus Manny Pacquiao fight, right? A fight that would do well internationally, right? We got the Asian market, we got the Latino market, we got the every market in
Manny's
boxing is
like
going to watch it.
50 years old, man. Manny 50 years old, man.
That ain't sorry, bro.
I'm
That
gonna be
ain't gonna
honest
fly.
with you. I'm not really interested in that
That ain't
fight.
gonna fly.
I ain't gonna
That
be
ain't gonna
honest. I'm
fly.
gonna be honest with you. I'm
Sorry,
not
man. That's not
interested
gonna
in that
fly.
fight.
That's
I'm
not
not
gonna fly.
interested in that fight.
That's not gonna fly though. What you just said ain't gonna fly because it don't
It ain't
make
gonna fly
business
because I
sense.
gave my opinion. Say I don't want to see that
It's
fight. I
not
don't
gonna
want to see
fly
that
because it
fucking
don't
fight.
make business sense. Your opinion don't make business sense, nigga. Like how you gonna say who putting the money up and you showing people Tank versus Manny? That fight guaranteed to make money. That's like saying I got a movie with Denzel Washington and Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Who putting the money up? Everybody. Everybody. I got a film I want to shoot with Denzel Washington and Leonardo DiCaprio. Who putting the money up? Who putting the money up? Man, get out of here with that dumb shit, man. That's retarded, nigga. You trying to defend
You
these
still
niggas.
never answered my question
You
though.
trying to
I
defend
like how
these
you
niggas.
danced around it though. I
You
love how
trying
you
to
danced
defend these
around it.
niggas, man. It ain't gonna fly, bro.
I mean,
It
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
I
fly, bro.
checkmate your ass.
Like,
You over
yo,
there just rambling right now when I ask you who the money source.
shit, rambling. Yo, you ain't said nothing, nigga. Pacquiao, they gave Pacquiao the Barrios, nigga. Yeah, they did that shit, right? Yeah. The crowd was all Pacquiao. Yo, salute to the Willie Thomas. What's good, fam? Like, yo, I come back and say something, man. Tell me something, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go pour me another cup of coffee. You warm up the chat. Think about it, man.
I want y'all to think about really what I just said now. Who is the new money source for the PBC? That's all I'm saying, man. Nobody's saying they broke or none of that. All I said is who is their main money source? When you go to Top Rank, Oscar, and all them, their money source was Turkey. Again, all I'm saying is who is paying for that fight with Tank and a Manny Pacquiao? I don't even want to see the fight, to be honest with you, man. Real talk. See what y'all talking about in the chat.
So y'all niggas still there? I'm
Yeah,
warming up
now
the
I was
coffee,
trying to
man.
read some of the. I was trying to read some of the chat, man. I forgot my goddamn glasses, so that everything was looking blurry.
You gotta
Like,
keep it warm. I gotta have my coffee, bro. So warm, keep it warm for me, my nigga. You can't see? You can't
now
see?
I
I'm
can't
seeing a
see
little bit.
without my glasses, man. I had to squint like this.
All right, Larry Benson say if Pacquiao fights Tank, he's going to sleep. He's too old. He's in debt, giving out money to his country. Facts. It's still a fight the whole world will watch. Agreed or not, Larry Benson?
That's
Agreed or
that's
not?
that's, that's you being an old head wanting to see this. Don't nobody care.
That's not gonna fly, bro. It's not like today's audience is too intelligent for your tactics, right? Yo, matter of fact, boxing with 2-4
Hey
makes
man, do y'all
sense.
in the chat real talk? Do
That
y'all
is a fight
care
Amazon
between
Prime
a
will pay
Tank
for.
and a Manny fight? Come on, y'all. If y'all say yes, man, something wrong with y'all, man.
They're saying
Y'all
yes.
really would want to see a Tank Manny, man, 50-year-old Manny Pacquiao, man. Really? When we got all these young fighters out here, but y'all want to see a Tank Manny Pacquiao, man. Get the F out of here, son. That don't even make sense. Amazon Prime. Hold on, let me go on this shit. Man, why you talking about me low key? Who low key hating on Tank? Because I had to go back. I couldn't see the name. Somebody said I was low key hating.
I'm here right now. I gotta have my coffee, chat. So I'm doing this, man. I'm trying to let Zeb
Hell
say
yeah,
what he gotta say.
hell yeah, right there.
There you go. Listen, yo, read that, man. I need you to vibe with these niggas real quick while I make my coffee, man. Vibe with these niggas, man.
Your favorite
I'll
bar
read it
was
out.
like,
I read it for you.
hold on, so I can read that shit.
All right, go ahead.
Your favorite bar was like, nah, Zeb got a point. Turkey got 8% of the money fighters, and I don't think Tank will want to fight Manny. That's what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, man, Turkey pretty much put a chokehold on this boxing game right now. See, you get down, you either get down or lay down. Is what we're seeing from Turkey right now. Other than that, man, boxing's slow as a mug right now, man. That's why I love football right now. I've been on a football field for the last couple of days, man. Football different, man. It's more relaxing, more chill. And I like being outside too. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat, man. He said PBC should put on Tuesday night fights. I don't know if that's gonna work now, man, because now with that big deal with the NFL and ESPN, they really locking down a lot of nights with the Sunday night, Thursday night, red zone, college football, like a red zone for college football. So it's, man, all I can say right now, boxing in trouble. I wish I could see the chat like he do. I have to always go back out and look at the chat like this. Oh, Larry Benson. I saw that. He said, let me read that comment again. Larry Benson said, Tank is the face of the PBZ, but Amazon Prime can only do so much. He needs big names on his resume to make a bigger bag. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Hey, yo, Slim. Fuck you doing?
Making coffee, man.
Nigga, fuck that coffee.
Nah, man. Caffeine ass, man. See,
Man, you already wired. You already wired, my nigga.
let me tell y'all, right? I quit smoking, right? So right now, that's why I'm so hyped, but I gotta have the caffeine. I'm gonna just be I'm gonna start be anxious, man. I gotta make my coffee, bro. So it's gonna be nicotine and caffeine, one of them, right? So I don't want to smoke cigarettes no more. I smoke spliffs, right? So that means I gotta chill on the weed too. Cause now I gotta smoke my weed strictly from the chalice, Rasta style. So right now, so I ain't smoking no weed in my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some coffee and come finish this joint. Keep the chat warmed up, man. Talk that crazy shit you've been talking, right?
Nigga, I ain't talking that crazy shit. Man, I'm about to wrap this shit up at what I gotta do here. That's why I say I'm about to get ready to hit that football field, man.
Cannon saying Tank will lose to Manny. Cap, boom, boom. Life is good. Let me see what Clifton Dennis. What up with Russell interview? He said he said a lot about DC. Oh, I hear the water boiling.
He talking about that interview with Cigar Talk and Gary Antoine. Yeah, man, Cigar Talk get the interviews with everybody, Snoop. It's kind of funny, man. I be covering all these mugs through the amateurs, man. They get the pros, man. Start acting funny. It is what it is, though, man. I don't be tripping. But yeah, I did see that interview Clifton did, Dennis. It was a good interview, man. You know what's crazy, right? A true story. It was a fight at the MGM National Harbor here in my area, right? It was last year. I'll never forget that. Gary Antoine Russell was on that card. David Benavidez's brother was on that card. Who was on that card? It was a couple of other people on that card, man. But the truth of the matter is, if it was 200 people in that building, Slim, for that fight, that might have been too much. I remember I sat damn near like 5 rows back during that event, man. That joke was crazy, man. So hopefully, man, when Gary Antoine defends that belt, man, he'll get a home date here. Hopefully, he can sell it out.
So that happened on the Cigar Talk interview. Clifton Dennis saying that. Yo, life is good. I want to know what's up with the amateur scene in DC. Chop it up, man. They're trying to chop it up with shit, man.
It's the best. The amateur scene in DC is probably the best in the country, and I'm just being honest with you. For the last 3 years in a row, the best gym has come out, the DMV. 2 years in a row, Oxon Hill Boxing. Then I think the third year, it was Oxon Hill and No Excuse Gym, that co-gyms of the year. That's the gym with Lamont Roach Jr. So, yeah, a lot of top talent in the country come out the DMV.
So who next? Jamal Harvey?
Oh, yeah, Jamal's up next, man. He a real dog, man. He the 2021 EVA World Gold. He the 2024 Pan Am Games Gold and 2025 Olympian.
Okay. Yo,
young and a dog, and he can fight.
My man Canada saying the steroids don't leave your system. So how was your thinking about Tank beating Manny when Barrios and Thurman lost to him recently? This dude really believed Manny Pacquiao could beat Tank. You see what I'm saying? It's a market for that. Just for the fact that my homie right here is saying that. My man right here, like, that will not be an unpopular opinion. It'll be a lot of people thinking like that. That fight would be lit. Yo, life is good. So he wants to see the DMV come out to Cali and watch the tournaments.
Slim.
You know what's crazy? DMV and Cali got a lot in common though.
That's why you have the Nationals, man. That's why I don't need to talk. Nigga, Nationals, where everybody meet up at, and who win the Nationals? DMV. Oh, now I gotta say this too. Shout out to my youngins in the Ohio area, man. Ohio, Michigan area, man. So yeah. Khalil Harvey Jr., he like an 18-time national champion out that Michigan area, man. Shout out to Slim. I know all these little youngins, man. Like I said, man, when they turn pro, man, they act different. They act different.
Hey, yo, Clifton Dennis says, speaking about Tank Manny, he says there's a market for that fight. I don't care about it, but people do. Facts. Like the hardcore boxing fans ain't gonna give a fuck about it because they gonna know what it is. But the casuals all over the world are gonna watch that shit, man. And like my man right here, Kenneth, he talking about you don't want to see the fight because you know the outcome. We can literally predict these outcomes. He really believed Manny would beat Tank. He's saying that's why you don't want to see it because you're scared for Tank. Boom, boom. Salute to Joe Cole. Tell dude to get off.
I'm scared for Tank. Tank would knock Manny ass out, Slim. What the hell is y'all talking about?
But my man's is saying you don't want to see the fight because you think Tank gonna lose because he know you down with Tank and them people. Yeah. J. Cole think he on the dope though saying that. Let's see. The last tape we seen of Manny, he looks better than Tank. Oh look. Yo, that was lit in the chat, bro. This is all good shit. He's in that Pacquiao cult. Okay, that would make sense. Since we're comparing fights, Tank stopped Barrios. Barrios left the fight with broken ribs. Yes, he did. So I mean, like, yeah, if Manny couldn't stop Barrio, Tank stopped him. So I think that's the measuring stick right there, bro.
Damn.
Tank lost to a guy who lost to a guy that Shakur annihilated. Styles make fights. Joko. Dudes have so much hate in their mind, it's clouded. I agree. I agree. So they just saying, yo, Cannon ain't no troller, man. He just a Tank hater, bro. See, Larry Benson, Gary Russell Jr. was beating his opponent like he stole something. He could have went for the kill, but he punished him. It was great work.
He was
Tank
supposed to do that. He was supposed to do that to Slim. I'm not surprised. He was supposed to do that.
He's supposed to put in that work. He's supposed to put in that work. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But after a 3.5 year layoff, like that was still impressive. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get back to the topic, man. So you believe Al Haymon is still alive?
Yeah.
You think all his faculties are kicking?
I don't know.
You think he's a living, breathing human and not a vegetable?
I don't know.
From looking at PBC, I don't think he's.
I just believe I know he alive because we ain't seen no funerals.
I'm just saying, man, and he might be, but is he here though? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not running PBC, bro. He's not.
Allegedly, we don't know that.
Clifton Dennis.
What are you basing that on? What are you basing that on?
I'm not saying Al is. I'm not report like. I'm saying it looks like he's not there, bro. And I'm joking.
What are you basing that on?
The handling of Tank Davis's career since the Ryan Garcia fight.
Well, goddamn, all this is based on Tank Davis? That he not alive?
What I'm saying is, I'll say it clearly. Al Haymon does not fumble bags like this, especially with superstars. So
everybody's entitled to mistakes.
Either he's not there or he's not all there.
Is he not human?
Either he's not
entitled to mistakes.
Either he's not there or he's not all there. It's one of the two. Either he's not there or he's not all there. It's one of those two. One of those is right.
I believe, man, this is probably the first time I ever heard somebody saying this, man.
Yeah, because niggas is pussy out here. They're afraid to say, and a lot of people don't really got like analytical skills. I'm looking at it from an unorthodox perspective, right? I'm looking at it from like, okay, if it's a real world scenario, right? Let me tell y'all how I came about this conclusion. It's real simple. I look at the history of Al Haymon's business moves, right? And that tells me he's a brilliant businessman. I'm going all the way back to the music industry, right? Al Haymon knows how to make money with public events, right? Now we're going into how he handled Floyd Mayweather's career, right? Then we're going into when he signed the Showtime deal, how he handled Errol Spence, how he had a master plan to sign Canelo Alvarez, right? And make a super fight with Canelo and Errol Spence. And Errol fucked that up, right? I'm watching all this, right? And then I'm watching what happened with Tank Davis. The same people are not running his career. That's how I came to this conclusion. And I put a joke on it. I say, what's going on? This nigga dead? Like where is Al? Because I've been hearing that he's sick. Like, he must not have made it, right? That's all a joke for the people not wise enough to catch it, right? So what I'm telling y'all, right? Yeah, I know Clifton Dennis. I ain't talking to you, my nigga. Yo, what I'm telling y'all, though, right? Somebody, not Al Haymon, is fumbling the bag with Tank Davis. And it's obvious as fuck. It's crystal clear. And if you can't see it, you're just naive, right? Or you just choose to not see it.
I hear you.
Yeah, and that's my point.
Hey, Slim, I got to handle some business. But it was good chilling with the chat today, man. I need you, though, to find out, man, who would be the money source for that fight again.
It's supposed
that's all I'm saying.
It's supposed to be the PBC, bro. So that's the thing. What I'm saying, right? If you got Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao, you make the fight happen. And like what you're saying, you're saying it without saying it, right? And you've been known to pussyfoot around, walk on eggshells, and throw stones and hide your hand, right? You're not saying everything, right? When you keep saying who's gonna put money to fight on, just say PBC ain't got the money no more, man. Just say that shit, bro.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but I know, but that's what you're saying though, indirectly.
Mm.
Yeah. Now you're stuttering. Yes, that's what you're saying indirectly. That's a fact, bro.
Hold on.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Okay. I'm with. All right. Let's speak on that Keyshawn interview, Slim.
That's right. Let's talk. What up? I was right.
We kind of both was right on that.
I was 100% correct. It's
We
the
both.
mental illness. It's the mental illness factor. Even Ariel said that, right? But Keyshawn Davis, right? He from the hood. He knows it's a bunch of niggas like you from the hood, right? That's gonna call him soft. He says it's the mental illness. So he's like, I don't even want to use that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say what y'all want me to hear, right? Everything he described from that point on was a crash out effect. And how do I know? Who else predicted it? Well, I'm the only one
Okay.
that predicted that shit, bro.
You giving him
Because
an excuse
of
right now,
everything
Slim.
he just said.
I'm gonna tell you why you giving him an excuse. Cause he said in the interview,
Mental
Slim,
illness is an
he thought,
excuse.
nah. He said, man, I just knew De Los Santos was gonna take that money, Slim. I knew it. I'm feeling good. I know I'm overweight. I don't yeah, man. I'm feeling right. Oh damn, he ain't take it. Oh damn, shit is going left now.
Yeah, he cleaned
Shit.
it up for the hood. He cleaned it up for the hood because he don't want niggas to say he's soft, right? But everything he was saying is like, dude, I wasn't even thinking straight, right? I think I'm just gonna walk in overweight. I'm a top of the world. Complete narcissistic behavior, right? He was out of his mind at this point, and you could watch it. Watch him doing that whole weekend.
So what that
And
got to
all,
do with mental
and matter of
illness?
fact,
I don't
he
understand.
said it.
Please
He
explain to
tried
me
to
what
say
that
it.
has to do with mental illness. When you
I mean,
feeling
if you don't
yourself,
get
you
it, you don't
feeling
get it, right?
yourself, you
And
feeling yourself.
Keyshawn
I'm on
said it,
top
right?
of the world. That ain't
So exactly, that's a part of it. Part of manic depression, right? Is you get extremely manic and then you crash, right? And Keyshawn talked about it in that interview. He said, "Man, I saw that picture of myself, and I was like, whoa, I was on one." He's telling y'all niggas, right? Without telling y'all niggas, because he doesn't want to look soft for the hood. Because this is how niggas don't respect mental illness, right? And that's just what. And you're proving that every day when you say shit like that, right? Only other cultures respect the fact that this guy is mentally ill. Only other cultures respect that. So Keyshawn, what we just saw, right,
well.
was a
Everything we
statement.
do from here on out, mental illness.
I ain't mean to mute you on that one, bro. Like for real though. I'm saying though, what was you saying?
Nah, I
You
said
said,
every little thing you do is gonna be mental illness. Mental illness, man. That's a crutch.
okay, then I need you to answer this question for me, right? Straight up answer, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So how was I able to see him crashing out? I saw all the symptoms. Everything he said is what I said, but he said it in a way that the hood is not gonna call him soft.
Nigga, he didn't crash out till he realized that he wasn't gonna get that fight with De Los Santos. Ain't no money coming in. That's when the shit started spiraling. Go back to the interview where he talked about that. Once his team, De Los Santos team, said hell no, he said he started spiraling out. Next thing you know, he started crashing out on Abdullah Mason up on the stage and everything. But it wasn't until after he was feeling himself and then he went into the episode. But you can't say prior to that it was all mental illness. He was feeling himself. He thought he was about to whoop De Los Santos' ass, be all eat good, feel good. It didn't go as planned. Sometimes in life things don't go as planned.
Okay,
It's
now,
what you do in them moments. He crashed out.
okay, now, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna discount anything you just said, right? But now I'm gonna show you how it proves my point. When you're dealing with that type of mental illness, it goes in cycles. They call it manic depression for a reason, right? It's not just you all of a sudden crash. You escalate to that point. It's like a roller coaster. You're normal, right? You're not, and then you start to slowly get manic and manic and manic. And next thing you know, you get these wild ideas, right? Ideas that aren't sane, right? That don't make sense, right? That are pretty much stupid ideas, right? But in your mind, they're great ideas, right? He's slowly getting more manic and more manic. He's hanging out in the celebrity circles now. People, yo, who can beat us? Nobody, right? He's doing way too much. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga about to crash the fuck out, right? And I was right in the motherfucker. He's slow and it goes. And then things don't work out for you, right?
I
Because
was right. His team
come
let
on,
him
right? Don't cut me off, bro. Don't cut me off, bro. Because I'm making a solid point about mental illness, right? So the thing is, he slowly gets to that manic spot, right? Now things aren't working out for him, right? All of your stupid ideas are blowing up in your face, right? What does that do? That pushes you more off the edge, right? Now, because you're totally in your ego, your brain chemistry isn't kicking right, right? You are subject to crash out at any moment. And that's the depressive part. Because he's about to peak at manicness, right? And him watching his brother get his ass beat, and him realizing that Abdullah Mason took his spot, and him realizing that all the people in Norfolk is talking shit, and him knowing that nobody in his circle, I mean, not his circle, but nobody from his community understands what he's really going through mentally. They don't respect his mental illness, right? They're going to call him soft. They're going to say he's stupid, right? He knows this. He's smart enough to know this, right? But he's also smart enough to know he has a mental illness. So the thing is, when Keon or Kelvin that got beat up, right? Whenever one of them niggas got beat up, he crashed out. He said it. He said, I looked at myself on that picture and I was like, damn, right? And what happened? It was a complete crash out. It was a complete crash out. Every bad idea was a good idea for him, right? I got my son, right? But we still gonna go to the locker room and slap around out here, Woo Albright, right? We still gonna leave the locker room. I'm gonna rush the crowd, right? Right? He's not thinking straight, bro. That was an official crash out. Now go ahead and call him Saul, just like he said y'all was gonna do. You unmuted, bro. You should be unmuted.
I said, don't box. Because every time you're going to say mental illness, man. Come on, man. At some point, man, you got to take personal responsibility, man.
I mean, by accepting
that's all I'm
your
saying.
So how does a person with mental illness accept responsibility? Give me the process.
Oh, the process is now he about to sit down and get that help. Bob already helped him with that.
No, but I'm saying when you're going through
I just told you, he about to sit down and get that help. You ain't going to see him back into 2026. So he's going to sit down and get the help that he needed.
You're not listening, or you're choosing not to just say it because you can't answer the question. What's the process for a dude that's going through the episode? Like he's actually in the process of this manic episode, which is going to crash out eventually, right? What's the process to check that? The hood don't know. You don't know. The hood don't know. They just gonna say, nigga, you wild, right? And when he crashed, nigga, you stupid, right? And that's the problem. That's the problem. And why I respect Keyshawn Davis, he said that in that interview, but without saying it. Because he's like, man, y'all just gonna think I'm soft if I tell you what it really is. So I'm gonna just give y'all niggas what y'all want. Right? He's smart enough to do that. But niggas like me who know what he going through, I see the shit. And I'm glad he's getting help. And tell me I'm lying, right? When I saw the thing before anybody else, I saw the crash out coming days before it happened. Days before it happened, I called it out. I got the receipts, nigga.
Nigga, I'm the one who said he wasn't gonna make that weight. I saw what he looked like. I said, shit, he ain't no weight.
But you never spoke on the mental.
And he said his team let him down.
He never said his team let him down, bro.
He did.
No, he didn't. You lying now, bro. Now you're just lying, man.
Go back to that part where he was talking
about. He never
about
said his team let him down, bro.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
He said something about the circle around him.
He didn't say his team let him down, bro.
I got to go back to that. I got to pull it up. I'm going to pull the receipts on that. Not making shit up. He actually said something about the team.
He never said his team let him down.
Hey, if anybody saw that interview, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Captain. Yo, Clifton Dennis say he lied. He said he didn't touch dude, right? So I'm going to speak on that, right? So we're in the Commonwealth of Virginia, right? And I just went to the locker room and assaulted somebody, right? I got out of there by the skin of my teeth because my homies backed me up on that, right? They went and talked to the niggas so they don't press charges immediately, right? What's the statute of limitations on that joint, right? Also, did I open myself up to a lawsuit? That's two things. What's the statute of limitations on assault in the Commonwealth? And did I open myself up to a lawsuit, right? My next question is that shit on tape? Oh, it's not on tape? I didn't do it. They're lying. I went in there to congratulate him. Maybe his security hit him. It wasn't me and it wasn't my brother. That's my point on that. He's smart enough to do that. Anybody that doesn't do that is an idiot. Anybody who would go around, if he would have apologized for assaulting Nahir Wu Albright publicly, right? That would have made him an idiot. Why? Because there is no video evidence of him doing it. They have no evidence he did that shit.
Oh shit. I
If he
feel.
was
Hey,
with
I'm
that, he
out,
would be
Slim.
an
I
idiot.
gotta handle some shit. I gotta handle some shit. I'm out.
For sure, man, for sure. Larry Benson. Floyd kept Tank focused and out of trouble. But Floyd don't want no fighter to be greater than him without throwing shade on him. I agree with that. And his legacy. Every time it's the same thing with every fighter. He throws shade. But I agree with that, right? But if Floyd was with him, he wouldn't have these issues he's having now. I really believe that, bro. If Floyd, he would not be going through none of this shit. In my opinion. Right? Because I don't think Al Heyman is around, bro. I'm just looking at the evidence. There's no way Al Heyman lets all this bag fumbling happening, bro. This is ridiculous. Tank's right now is being handled incompetently, man. Tank's career right now is being handled by a bunch of incompetent imbeciles, man. Al Heyman is not an incompetent imbecile, bro. Boom. Clifton Dennis, he did say something about the circle. I gotta watch and see. But the circle ain't the team. The circle is your niggas. Right? He said, I'm from the hood, right? So he's basically saying, y'all niggas gonna say I'm soft if I tell you what it really is. But Ariel already knew what it was. Ariel wouldn't let him slide. Yeah, but we gotta mention the mental illness, bro. Like, and Keyshawn was like, yeah. But you know, people ain't gonna respect that. My circle won't respect that. They won't. If he running with real niggas, 9 out of 10 of those niggas know nothing about or respect the fact that a person has a mental illness. But if you look at that man's behavior, it was clear as day, bro. And you know what's crazy? The entire hood has a bunch of niggas like that who will never address that because it'll be niggas calling them soft. Niggas will call them soft. If a nigga who really has like depression, it's some of the niggas you think is the hardest niggas out here, them niggas is depressed, yo. They're fucking depressed, yo. They don't feel nothing. Depression is not just laying in the bed wanting to kill yourself with pills. Depression has many different facets, man. Right? And then you got manic depression, which I think Keyshawn goes through. Come on, bro. So I mean, like, people got to realize this shit. Like, in the hood will never respect it. But the hood's been trained to not respect it. And guess what? It's a lot of niggas in the hood who got what Keyshawn got or worse. Right? And they're the niggas who you see doing a lot of dumb shit. Them niggas got PTSD, manic depression, and a whole laundry list of other shit. Who knows what they've been through in life, right? So until we address that, we're always gonna have this issue with mental illness in the black community. And that's why I'm standing behind Keyshawn, because he's like a champion for this shit. And I see what he was talking about in that interview. He was directing it, but he realizes he's still from the black community, a hood-ass community where they don't respect this. He's still a fighter, right? So he's got to have that edge. So he's going to give y'all niggas what y'all want to hear while he handles his problem, bro. Your life is good. That's a fact. PTSD is no joke, fam. It's no joke. And most of the hood suffers that shit, especially depending on what part of the hood you from and what's going on in your hood. And that's a fact, bro. And that's a fact. And I think right now, what they keep talking about, black people need this and black people need that, right? If we talking black people who don't have money, who are in the hood, we could use some good black therapists, right? To go set up shop in the hood, right? And use like whatever it is, Medi-Cal, Medicaid, whatever, right? To get your money and set up clinics and treat these young people, man. So we can ensure our future, at least from that segment, because we're more than just the hood. Black people, we're not just the hood, but black people from the hood. It's savage. They don't get treatment, bro. They don't. They're left to the wolves. Like society would like to treat them once they lock them up. That's when they'll get treated, maybe. So yeah, but it's ways. If you a black therapist or somebody, right, and you want to help your community, figure a way to get the government to fund you going to the hood and helping your people. Because a lot of these niggas is suffering from that shit. And I think a nigga like Keyshawn Davis would actually be a good spokesperson for that. Life is good. Scooter, what I noticed in the barbershop, There's a lot of kids are autistic, and more than any time in my life. Yeah, bro. I never saw this. Like it's the stuff that's in the food. It's a lot of the synthetic stuff, and it's bad, bro. The American diet is bad, and like if you're in the hood, you're in a food desert. So you're getting poisoned, basically. You're getting fucking poisoned, and it's poisoning you. It's poisoning your babies, right? And why you think black people got all this highest level of everything? One, we use too much sugar in everything. Putting too much goddamn sugar in shit. Shouldn't even be eating sugar, right? I think niggas put sugar in spaghetti. What the fuck is wrong with that nigga? You putting sugar in spaghetti, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you, Slim? Like, it's a lot of things we got to get right. Health habits, diet, like real talk. It's just real talk, man. And a lot of it is valuing the real things, bro. Yo, Scooter, that's some real shit. Excuse the language. Black therapists should be in the hood helping. The government would pay too. They would. The money's out there. And how do I know? I see white therapists do it. They need somebody they can relate to. Real talk. Well, how long are we gonna stay on this topic, man? Because let me see. I'm telling you, bro. Like we're trained in a lot of poor habits, and then like everything, even our vices are the worst vices, right? I'll say if we want to smoke cigarettes, we can't smoke American spirits. That's 100% organic tobacco. You know what I'm saying? That's for white folks. We want the deadliest cigarette on the market. Newport, nigga. Give me the clinically proven deadliest cigarette on the market, right? We just can't drink a beer. We got to drink the bottom of the barrel malt fucking liquor, man. What the fuck? Yo, man. Yo, real talk though, man. Seeded fruit as well. Like we used to have in my hood, we had the watermelon man come through with seeded melons and cantaloupe. Watermelon, sweet cantaloupe. You heard that? You knew it was gonna be some good eating. You feel me? Yeah, bro. But it's a lot of shit we got to get right, bro. It's a lot of shit we got to get right. That's why I'm not getting on Keyshawn Davis because he had the balls to address that shit. He had the balls to address that shit. A lot of niggas out here is pussy, right? And they faking, and they'll never address it, and they'll never admit it because they're ashamed because they don't want niggas to call them soft. Man, that's soft. Being afraid that niggas gonna call you soft is extremely soft. Facts. And that's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm riding with Key on this, man. I'm riding with the nigga on this, man. Yo, Clifton Dennis say the seed gone. I don't know what happened. They do it through cloning. So, like, instead of growing it, they'll take off a stem. So they'll have like a main plant. They'll just break it off and plant that, and they'll clone it. You don't get seeds like that. It's cheaper, it's faster, it pumps it out. It's all about money. It's a business move. Shit, and some go to the next level and get some GMO shit, genetically modified. I mean, especially in America where the regulations is light, where they don't really care. Like companies are literally allowed to come poison us, especially if we in poor neighborhoods, and nothing's gonna happen. They will face no repercussions for that shit. Yeah, yo, I like it when we talk boxing and go into life, man. I'm good with that. I like talking life in general, man. That's it. Seeds are in the South. That's real, bro. Like you got certain farmers who understand what's happening. See, like if I was to invest, I would invest in seeds. Like if you got companies trying to push seedless shit on everybody, I'm investing in seeds because seeds will become a rare commodity. Now I'm sitting on something. That's it. That's it. They are mating male to male and they won't produce seeds because they're cloning, bro. They're also cloning. It's deep, man. Believe it or not, they do the same shit with the ganja. But people want that from the ganja. They want that indoor chemically induced stuff. They don't want the net. Like, okay, so I know a little bit about ganja farming, right? Me personally, I don't like endo. I don't like that. I don't like them ends, bro. They chemical as fuck. right? I know how they grow that shit. It's chemical as fuck. I deal with motherfuckers who want to treat the soil, right? They treat the soil to get a great plant, you know? Organic, and that's hard to come by. A lot of this dispensary shit, man, come on, spray packs, chemically grown. Like, it's trash, bro. Yo, real talk, man. Yo, sinister, my nigga. Sinister as fuck, bro. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, all them ends, you can't trust that shit, man. All that fancy shit. Just give me some good old sun-grown organic ganja. I get that, I'm good. When I run across that, I buy as much of it as I can. Oh, you back? Oh, you back? My nigga, you
Hey,
back?
hey, I had to give you some news. It's
What's up?
true. It's true. Uh, uh, from Eddie, Jerron, and Ortiz, January. So what you got to say about my boy Boots now?
Yo, salute to GXTV for breaking the news here on Casual Boxing Talk. Salute, my nigga. Salute to GXTV, man. I heard it there first. I heard it from GXTV first. So what I gotta say? I say he finally growing a pair of
I
balls.
said, so what's your thoughts, man? You saying he my boy ducking left and right and this and that?
Is that a ring? I want to know, is that a ring event?
I ain't even looked for that part.
That part. Somebody put the money up. That part. I'm willing to bet it's a ring event.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Turkey already said, I'm not doing no warm up pussy boy fights, man. I'm not doing none of that. You come for me, we really fighting over here. We're doing real fights only over here.
Rashidi is actually a real fight.
I know. So why won't nobody offer him no money? They offered him $500K to fight in Philly, which is a throwaway low ball.
He took it?
Well, when are they fighting? Are they fighting next, or is he fighting Ortiz next?
No, Rashidi, October.
So he's fighting Rashidi October, and when is he fighting Ortiz?
They say January.
So they looking right past Rashidi. Unless
the Rashidi thing ain't real, because I seen that on Mill City.
You can't look past Rashidi Ellis, bro.
No. I'm saying unless the Rashidi thing isn't real, but he was on Mill City, so it got to be real. So if you're looking at October, then a turnaround to January, that's a quick turnaround, right? October, November, December. Well, actually 4 months. That's not actually October, November, December. You talking 3 months?
Hey, man, Turkey should have learned his lesson by this. You don't promise fighters other fights when they got to get their first, when they got to handle what's in front of their face.
That's a good point, because it make the fight they had before a stiff fight, because they don't want to make sure they don't make mistakes to lose.
Exactly. So that's a horrible. Bob Arum tried to told this nigga. He didn't even. He told him. Bob Arum told Turkey that's not how you do it, bro. Like that must motivate you, Turkey. Like what's next? That's in business, but in actual combat, it's always bad to look past who's in front of your face if you're doing combat, not just combat sports. You never look from who's directly in front of you, because when it's combat, it's real as fuck.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on real quick as I'm closing down the shop here, man. I just wanted to tell you that, man. That yeah, it looked like it's on.
Okay. Well,
all right, salute to the chat.
Yo, life is good. Yo, after that Villa fight, man, yo, that's what I mean. Like, because Villa came back from behind and dropped Ellis. Didn't he knock him out? Because they were gonna fight. He was gonna fight Boots, and then Villa came from behind and knocked him out.
Nah, he didn't knock him out. He
dropped him.
I think he did. Yeah, that was in DC. That fight was in DC. I remember that fight.
He was losing, came back from behind, and beat the shit out of Ellis. He did, bro. I remember that fight.
Rashidi in that fight got tired. I was there, man. That Bama got gassed in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, and Villa put that work on him. And then he fumbled the bag, and then Villa got the Boots fight. And then Boots looked spectacular. He put him in the Matrix. That was probably the best I've ever. That was prime time Boots Ennis right there.
Hey, but that's a good point. What you said, man. How they keep making these fights while they still got a fighter in front of them.
That's a horrible idea.
Hell yeah, man. Now I understand why be normal. It's like, man, I ain't signing shit till I finish my fight, man. Trying to give me bad luck and shit.
Yeah, be my nigga, man. And that's what Pitbull said too. Pitbull like, damn, Slim, I got to fight right now. Let's talk. After that, right? Remember they said they wanted to get him to fight Tank.
Yep.
Pitbull should have taken that Tank rematch though. Should have taken that Tank rematch. If Pitbull takes the Tank rematch, none of this debacle ever happens.
Oh shit.
Yo, let me ask you: if you Pitbull and Turkey pulls up and say, "Hey, you want to rematch Tank?" Do you cancel the Rayo Valenzuela fight to fight Tank? I do.
Oh, most definitely, man. Hell yeah.
That's a no-brainer, bro.
Here's the issue, right? Where is he at right now? 40?
Yeah.
I wonder how hard it was for him, let's say, to make that 35. Because once you move up, man, it's hard to go back.
You're talking a turkey bag to fight Tank. And like the warrior inside you should want to fight Tank again anyway. Like for real.
I get that, but if I'm the warrior and I gotta look like a skeleton to get that fight, fuck that fight.
So you would take the Rayo Valenzuela fight for far less money, right? And not get your lick back on Tank. That's not a warrior, bro.
Yeah. If I know I can't make that weight, that's all I'm saying. This is all based on if I know I can't make that weight and be at my best. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Pitbull ducked Shakur, bro.
Oh, he definitely ducked Shakur. He
ducked the fuck out of Shakur.
He ain't want no problems with Shakur, man.
Yo, Clifton Dennis, facts, you had to be 100% focused on the job in front of you as a fighter, especially. As a fighter, especially, bro.
Because if you don't, you will get clipped.
And I'm going to go on record as saying this. If Boots is looking past Rashidi Ellis and looking for a Virgil Ortiz fight, I might take Rashidi Ellis in that.
See, now I'm wondering now, is the Rashidi Ellis fight on? Because
that's it. I knew he got dropped. He got dropped 3 times. I know Villa came back and beat Ellis. He was whipping Ellis' ass.
Damn, I don't remember it being 3 times in the fight, but
he was whipping his ass. He was losing, then he came back and whipped his ass. Second half of the fight.
I remember him being gassed in that fight, man. Like he was definitely out of breath, man.
He was getting beat the fuck up. Second half of that fight. He got gassed and got beat up. But Rashidi Ellis is a slick, sharp boxer, bro. He got hands.
Hey, I remember that night, man, because that was the night Boots couldn't cut the ring off.
Yep. And you're right. That was the Tank fight.
Yeah.
It was the Tank Rolling fight.
I remember that shit. Gary got into it with Big Bills in the front row, man. I was at that motherfucker.
No. That was the Tank Rolling fight. That wasn't the Tank Rashidi Ellis and Villa. That was the Tank Rolling fight. And Boots was on the undercard, and so was Villa and Ellis. Yeah.
No, that was DC, Slim. No, it was DC. I was there.
Sure?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Boots came with that brand new Porsche car. He brought it to the arena and stuff. Because I remember he ain't had the performance like he wanted that night. He couldn't cut the ring off and nothing. Rashidi was tight.
This is when he first fought Karen, bro. Hold on, man. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that one up. Hold on.
Yeah, he fought Karen in DC.
He fought Karen on the Rolly and Tank undercard, bro.
Who?
Boots. Hold on.
No, nigga. Look that shit up. You got it wrong. I was at the fight.
I smoke a lot of weed, bro. I smoke a lot of weed. I used to. Hold on.
I vividly remember that shit.
All right, I'm about to look it. I'm looking it up on my phone so we don't slow it down. Let's go. All right. All right, full fight card. Gervonta Davis versus Rolando Romero.
You need to put the Garcia. He fought Garcia in DC. That's the one that Boots was on. He was on that card.
Oh, I'm looking, bro. I'm looking. Hold on.
You on the wrong card, man.
No, I'm saying I'm making sure I got because I'm thinking this and I might be wrong, so I'm double checking if I'm
You
wrong,
definitely
right or
wrong. I was at the DC joint. You definitely wrong.
nigga, I know you was at the fight, nigga. I'm just double checking shit, man. Hold on,
Nigga,
man.
I'm telling you.
I don't go by that. I don't let niggas tell me shit. I look it up.
I
Nobody
have a
just tells
vivid
me shit. I
memory of
run
that
with it.
night. I have a very vivid memory of that night. Cause all the youngins from B More, man, was on they bikes and four wheelers and all that joint, man. Youngins from DC on their joints, broken all the cars outside the arena. Yeah, that was a wild night, son.
Yeah, I bet. Hold on. Looking at it right now.
Shit, all you gotta do is go to the Tank Garcia. Go to Tank Garcia, man. It's on that card.
Yo, I'm tripping, bro. I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
you tripping. I know.
I'm
I
tripping.
know.
I'm tripping. I got it
I was
confused.
there.
You're right. You're right. I'm
I
tripping. I
was
got it
there.
confused.
Nigga, I was there.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Got it confused. Yo, salute to Clifton Dennis. He right. I had it confused. I smoke a lot of weed, bro. Sometimes I get times and dates wrong, bro. That's a fact.
Like I said, I was there. I was there.
Boots Ennis and Terrence Crawford. That would be a great fight, in my opinion, but Crawford won't fight him. So salute to Ivan Curry. Yeah, because look at who Crawford fighting right now. Like Crawford.
You can't
going
go
for a
from
business move.
70 million to 5 million. I mean, come on now.
It's a no-brainer.
If I
You
just
got
fight
to take
Canelo
that.
for 70 million, you think I'm fighting Boots Ennis for 5 million?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
Boots got to wait. Boots got to wait. I'm gonna get this 70 M's real quick. Matter of fact, Boots, if you want to fight me, get your name up.
Get your name up
Think what I'm
and hope
saying?
Turkey give you some money. Yeah, get your name up and hope Turkey give you some money.
Yeah, for real, like that. I ain't mad at Terrence Crawford for ducking him like that. I ain't mad at that at all.
I don't even call it duck. I just say, hey man, you ain't big enough for me to want this fight.
Hey, Clifton Dennis, I already admitted, y'all niggas is right. Y'all right. I was wrong. I smoke a lot of weed, bruh. Sometimes I get dates wrong and shit. All right, it happens, right? All right, cool. Tank would kill
Hey man,
Shakur.
I'll never forget that night too, man, because that's when Garcia had came in the back at the Tank, had beat his ass, man. His face was knotted out. Man, he looked like he couldn't see. I was like,
Couldn't
God
see.
damn.
He couldn't see. He couldn't see. Hey, yo,
Tank
as a
beat
matter
the
of fact,
brakes off him, man.
I remember that too. Them Philly niggas was trying to fight the Russells.
Oh yeah, they wasn't having that shit.
Yo, Wallow would have got clipped if he would have went over that fence. Twan would have knocked Wallow slam out, bro.
He would have. It would have got ugly in there, man. It would have got
Yo,
ugly.
and you in their city? Y'all
Yeah.
Philly niggas is not coming to DC, right? And starting shit with the Russells and just walking out of there. It ain't going down like that.
Oh, that's me, man. I'm gonna jump off because my shit fucked up.
All right, for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Them Philly niggas like that wouldn't have went down like that, bro. Yeah, Clifton Dennis, I get it, man. I get it. I know y'all right, man. I know y'all right. Yeah, I was tripping. Ivan Curry, salute. Canelo catch Crawford one time. Yeah, man, he ain't catching Crawford. I think Crawford gonna eat whatever he got. I got Crawford for the W. The only way Canelo wins is a robbery, in my opinion. That's the only way. Clifton Dennis, he not gonna catch him. I'm with Clifton Dennis on this one, man. And like, even if he does, he not gonna put him out. Even if he does catch him. But that's why this is gonna be one hell of a fight, bro. It's gonna be one hell of and yo, salute to Turkey for putting this out here, man. Because the fight would not have happened. And you know what's crazy? Al Heyman had a master plan set up for Errol Spence, and Errol Spence fucked that all up. This is supposed to be Errol Spence against Canelo Alvarez, right? This is Errol Spence would have got more than 70 million, right? Errol Spence would have got 100, Canelo would have got 150. And like Al Heyman had this all set up, bro. He had a master plan. And a nigga's ego blew it all up, man. Yeah, Canelo was not Errol Spence. That's true. That's true. But let's keep it real though. So Ivan Curry, you're obviously a Canelo fan. I'm not going to call you a Cinemanita because you haven't proven to be a fanatic. I'm going to say you're a Canelo fan, straight up. I respect that. Canelo has fans, right? He's lost a step, my guy. That's not the same Canelo y'all remember. That's not the same guy. You're looking at an old man on the decline, right? And he's declining faster than his opponent, who is Terrence Crawford. This is a life lesson, right? This fight is going to be a cautionary tale. I'm going to tell you why. If you don't take your health seriously as a fighter, eventually it's going to catch up to you. Father Time is undefeated. Father Time's record is better than Floyd Mayweather's. That's what I'm saying. So if you like to drink as a fighter, you're fucking up. That was AB's problem. That's probably Tank's issue. Fighters who drink alcohol ain't gonna last that long, bro. In my opinion. You smoke, that's your lungs, bro. It's your lungs. That matters, bro. You want as little tar on your lungs as possible, right? And the older you get and you're a smoker, the more tar will get there. It means something. Party favors. Party favors, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't party too hard.
Your daughter's about to become a very wealthy young woman.
Yakking the girl.
Like, you can't be doing that shit, right? That's real. He rocks a knee brace now. He can no longer cut off the ring. Fighters are faster than him. Like, we talking to dude that came up, he couldn't finish. Let's talk Charlo. We talking male, not Maul. The little nigga, the little Charlo came up, right? Couldn't cut the ring off on him, couldn't finish him. Canelo's supposed to knock that dude slam out. Slam out. Older, like the Canelo from a few fights before that would have. But he's been on a slow decline. Fight after fight after fight, right? I'm not going to even mention the Clenbuterol steaks. Clenbuterol steaks. Well, whatever. Whether you eat it in steaks or inject it, right? Use of stuff like that catches you up on the back end with shit like that, man. I look at it like that, Viagra, right? Viagra. If you a young nigga, right, and you popping Viagras, right, to get right, you're guaranteeing yourself ED in the future. Because whatever you getting on the front end, you're going to pay for on the back end. And that's what it is. Shit like Clenbuterol, it'll make you good on the front end, but on the back end, where Canelo's at right now, it's not going to work the same. So we put all these into account. In my opinion, he ain't got what it takes anymore. Had this fight had happened when Bud first called him out, I would have probably went with Canelo. But looking at like the slow decline, who's one of my favorite fighters, by the way. Canelo Alvarez's resume is unequaled in boxing right now, any active fighter. First ballot Hall of Famer, living legend, all that's true, right? But what's also true is that he's washed, in my opinion. I can't say it's my opinion. I feel he's washed, bro. I feel he's partied too much throughout his entire career, and it's finally catching up to him. Just my opinion. Taha, Clifton Dennis. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. I'm just saying. Ivan Curry, can I ask this to you, my brother? Would you be saying the same thing if Errol Spence beat Crawford? I knew Errol Spence wasn't going to beat Crawford, bro. I knew it. I knew what Al Heyman knew. Al Heyman did not want that fight to happen. Al Heyman tried to sabotage that fight. Errol Spence made that fight happen. He called Crawford directly and they talked. Errol Spence put money over, he took money out of his pot and put it in Crawford's pot. Told Al Heyman, I don't care who you got lined up. The only fight I'm doing is Crawford. He insisted on it. He insisted on it. Al Heyman's like, bro, you fucking up the bag. You're going to beat Keith Thurman, nigga. Fight Keith Thurman. I just signed Canelo Alvarez, nigga. I'm trying to get us a bag, right? But this man's ego. Errol Spence, one of the toughest dudes to ever step in boxing. I'm gonna give him that, right? And I'm talking mentally and physically tough. He wanted that fight. And Al said, fuck it, nigga. You better win, right? Errol Spence said we doing the fight. Al Heyman said, all right, nigga, you lose and you're finished. You lose and you're finished, right? And what happened? He lost. He was finished. Al didn't pay that nigga his full check, in my opinion. You know why? Because he couldn't pay Derrick James. How you gonna pay nigga something he ain't got? I don't think he got paid. I don't think he got paid 100% off that fight because I think Al Heyman was pissed. Major bag fumble. Al was looking at it as a businessman. Errol looking at it as a fighter. That's why you gotta respect Errol Spence. Got to. I'm not mad at him for like stepping up and wanting to be great. I ain't mad at Errol for taking that chance, bro. Yeah, Larry Benson, that's the thing. Errol wasn't the same after those car accidents. I was telling niggas that. Bro, I made a lot of money on that fight, bro. Because all niggas was saying is, Errol too big for him. Errol gonna beat him. I'm like, bro, did you see that car accident, bro? That was a convertible. Like, you slow it down, right? You'll see that Errol Spence is already out of that car. He flew out of that motherfucker. Like, the fact that he even got back in the boxing ring and won a fight is a medical miracle, nigga. A medical miracle. Against Danny Garcia, of all people, man, he had niggas fooled. That fight had to have taken something out of him. That fight had to have taken something out of him, bruh. And then you going against Terrence Crawford, a legit killer, right? Bruh. It was all bad. He should have just listened to Al Heyman. And if we talking business, Errol Spence should have listened to Al Heyman. Clifton Dennis, where we at? If Spence beat Crawford, I probably would have had Bud rated a little lower. But that's the thing. That's a, if was a spliff, we'd all be lit, right? There's no if in that. You either can or you can't beat the man. Errol Spence could never beat Terrence Crawford, bro. He could never beat Terrence Crawford at any points of their career. Terrence Crawford was always the superior boxer. Always. Right? And you look at them hits, right? Apparently, Terrence Crawford was always stronger than him, too. Terrence Crawford is incredibly strong for his size, bro. Has always been. And niggas want to go with, the Gamboa clipped him or whatever. He caught spaghetti legs for a hot second. He caught the stanky leg real quick, bounced right back, and knocked that nigga the fuck out. That's what happened. That's what happened, bro. In the other fight, he got rocked too. Same thing. He shook it off and finished him, man. Right? It wasn't no like, I got dropped, now we going to the cards. No, this nigga, I got dropped. You didn't finish me. You done fucked up. You're going down. And so that right there speaks volumes. Errol Spence was never going to beat Terrence Crawford, bro. He was never good enough to beat that man. Never. Terrence Crawford is stronger and more skilled. It was easy money for me, bro. And the car accident just was an insurance policy as far as I was concerned. Easy money, bro. Boom, boom. Literally, Bud has always been on an elite and a cream of the crop top pound for pound. Number 2 after Shakur. Yo, man. That's cool, man. I ain't mad at you for being a Shakur fan. Yo, I like Core, man. Like, y'all may not be able to tell, but I fuck with Core. I told Core too. I don't like rope-a-dope Shakur. I want to see fuck the fans Shakur in there. Frustrating niggas, laughing at him. Can't hit me, ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Life is good. As soon as Spence walked out, I told my wife, this motherfucker gonna lose tonight. 2K down the drain. I had to sleep on the couch. Bruh, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Brody. It was easy money, bro. It was easy money, man. Yo, and nobody laughing at Cool, bro. Cool is that dude, right? But I'm gonna tell you why he's not even the best at 35, in my opinion. I don't think he can beat Tank. And I think the issue is his hands. I don't think he can beat Tank. I think his hands are too frail. I think so. What's he going to do, right? Especially now in the 18-by-18 no running era, no running rule era. Turkey Al-Sheikh is going to make sure Tank win that fight with that type of shit. Do you think Rope-a-Dope Shakur has a chance against Gervonta Tank Davis? Not a chance in the world. Not a chance in the world with that rope-a-dope shit. So now we're looking at fuck the fans Shakur, right? They're not going to give it to fuck the fans Shakur on the cards, bro. If you ran from Tank Davis for 12 rounds, they are not giving it to you, bro. They're not going to give it to you. He would have to run for 12 rounds. And he can do it. Shakur can run away from Tank for 12 rounds. I agree, right? But I think eventually Tank would catch up to him late. And my money would be on that. If they fought today, if they fought next year, if they fought in 2027, my money's on Tank. Anything beyond that, now I'm looking at cool. Right? Because I think it's all about timing. It's all about timing, in my opinion. And I think right now, if Shakur wants to beat Tank Davis, now is not the time to fight him. You got to wait him out if you want to beat him, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this, bro. I'm glad you brought this up, fam. He said, yeah, because Rope-a-Dope, Ali, and Floyd did it. When Floyd Rope-a-Dope, those are his worst performances, bro. He rope-a-doped against Maidana, right? Maidana was coming at him like a savage, right? The second fight, he cut that rope-a-dope shit the fuck out. He had to, right? Maidana was coming over the top of that shell. Like, how do you beat the shell? Cheat, come over the top and hammer fist this nigga in the back of the ear and let the referee let it slide? That's what Maidana was doing. Fighting dirty as a motherfucker. I mean, how do you beat the shell? Tackle a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Grab him by the waist and run him into the ropes, making sure he don't leave the corner. You want to keep him in there, right? Now let's talk Ali. Rope-a-dope Ali was a washed up, past his prime Ali. This is why Muhammad Ali is greatness, bruh. When he beat George Foreman, he was 33 years old, bruh. George Foreman was 23. Cold-hearted killer. Knocked Joe Frazier off his feet. Had the whole world shook. Everybody thought Ali was going to die, right? Compare Rope-a-Dope Ali to Cassius X. The young heavyweight phenom who moved like a middleweight. He moved like Sugar Ray Robinson. Foot speed, hand speed. The heavyweight division has seen nothing like it. Nothing like it. He had shocked the world when he beat Sonny Liston. That wasn't supposed to happen. But Sonny Liston had never seen nothing like it. They took that man out of boxing for 3 years, right? And when he came back, he was washed. He was not the same man. All he had now was a chin and heart. A chin and heart. So that's Rope-a-Dope Ali. That's not even the best version of Ali, bro. That's not the best version of Ali. Rope-a-Dope Ali is actually the worst version of Ali. Cassius X, the one they took out of the game, that's that nigga. Not the same guy. That guy never rope-a-doped a day in his life. See, my man, you know boxing. That's what's up. That's what's good. Yeah, y'all talking Tank, yeah, man, y'all talking Tank and Shakur. Yeah, right now, Ivan Curry, Tank mop Shakur right now, bro. But I think Shakur is a problem in 2 years. Why? Because I think once Shakur actually gets physically stronger and gets his hands, if he's ever able to really truthfully heal his hands, he'll be a problem for Tank. I still wouldn't just say he's gonna win, though. I would say that's his best odds in a couple of years. Right now, Tank knocks him out, in my opinion. I don't think he's physically strong enough. Facts. Shakur made Clarissa fight the same way. You see here. I hear you, bro. I'm saying Shakur is not so nice he can beat Tank anyway. He can beat Tank inside, outside, ropes, whatever Core wants, right? So he's the most skilled fighter in the game. I hear all that, right? But we can't discount what Gervonta Tank Davis is, bro. He's a more accurate puncher, right? He's a harder hitter. He's more aggressive. He has a better chin. It's a lot of things Tank has that Shakur don't. So they both have their pros and cons. I feel Tank has everything in the tool chest to knock Shakur the fuck out, bro. That's just my personal opinion. Always, Ivan Curry, always. Ha, 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 ha. Jamel Herring could never beat Tank, bro. He could never beat Tank, bro. Crazy talk. Yeah. That whole Roach thing was a debacle, man. And I was joking about Al Heyman being in the upper room. That fight should have never happened. But something went wrong. Like the fact that he fought Roach. And I'm happy for Roach, right? I'm happy for Roach. But that fight should have never happened, man. That fight should have never happened, bro. And the fact that they can't get a fight for Gervonta Tank Davis says to me that something's wrong. And Al Heyman definitely is not in them rooms. He's not in those rooms. Right? It's somebody, it's an imbecile in those rooms running Tank's career right now. A complete imbecile, bro. Right? You can't make money with Tank Davis? That's crazy. That's crazy talk, man. Oh, time. What you saying about ducking? Oh, come and see this, man. I do hate Tank. Like, I'm Team Mayweather. Tank ate and switched up. Oh, I see it now. So, yeah, you agree with me on Floyd, right? If he was with Floyd, none of this ever happens. None of this ever happens, right? But now you're saying he ducked Loma. Who do you think kept him from Loma, right? Floyd, okay, so remember we were talking about fighters fighting fighters before it's time? When Floyd got mad that Tank smashed his daughter, he was going to feed Tank to Loma before he was ready for him, right? And this was at 130. It was at 130 pounds when Tank was at 130. And Tank knew what Floyd was doing. So Floyd said, all right, I'm going to give you Pedraza then. He still thought Pedraza was going to beat Tank, but it was a better chance of Tank winning. Tank showed up and showed out, right? Tank ducked Loma then. But now let's fast forward to when they both go to 135. Tank is now calling Lomachenko out. Lomachenko don't want no smoke. I got the video. I got the interview. Lomachenko said, oh, he want to fight me now, right? He want to fight me now at 35. Why he didn't want to fight me at 30, right? He said he's not even a star. Tell me it's a pay-per-view. He only fights co-main events. He's not even a main event. Whoa, how times change, right? So you ducked him once, and then last year you ducked him again. So Tank ducked once, Loma ducked twice. If we keep it score, okay, y'all saying Loma was old, right? Y'all saying that. How old is he for real, man? Is he that much older than Tank? I mean, they both in their 30s. Y'all saying like Loma 40 years old. And now let's talk wear and tear on the body, right? Tank's style, he's been taking more punishment as a professional. Loma has more amateur fights. Tank has more professional fights. Tank has taken more wear and tear as a professional boxer, right? No headgear, 8-ounce gloves, way more wear and tear than Loma. Tank also liked to drink and party, right? Wear and tear on the body, right? So in my opinion, I would say Tank is actually probably older than Loma if you would like to judge their biological age, considering wear and tear and abuse of vices. So yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Loma knows he was gonna get knocked out, bro. That's why he didn't want to do this. That's why he ducked the second time. He ducked the first time because he knew it was gonna be a tough fight. He ducked the second time because he knew he was gonna get knocked out. And not only that, Loma feels boxing robbed him with the Haney fight. If Loma had way, Loma would have retired after Devin Haney. And that would have been the perfect ending for him. Boxing knew what he was trying to do, meaning Bob Arum and the guys who make money with him. They knew what he was trying to do. That's why they wasn't going to let him walk away with the Haney victory. Why? Because he would have been walking away on his own terms. They still wanted to milk this dude for more money. There's a lot more money they could have made with him. Bob Arum always planned on feeding him the Tank. Why you think Loma backed away last year? He's like, Bob, this was your plan, huh? This was your plan the whole time. Feed me the Tank, huh? Let's just keep it real. Man, Tank, man, y'all can say what y'all want about Tank, man. Like, it is what it is. Youngin told y'all he don't care about legacy. He don't care about y'all opinion. He in the game to make money. Right? And he's proven that. It's obvious that's what he's here to do. We saw T.O. beat Loma, Haney beat Loma, Ortiz almost beat Loma. He was finished. I mean, those were tough fights. Those were tough fights. And like the Haney one, that's a toss-up. That could have been a draw, bro. And we talking zombie Haney. And Loma was tagging him, bro. Loma rocked zombie Haney. And Loma was the much smaller man. Loma wanted to retire on that. Bob Arum said, hell no. Hell no. 6 years older, Larry Benson, cool. 6 years older, cool. Hold on, time out. So, who's been a professional longer? Who's got more wear and tear on their body? Tank. That's just it. That's Tank. Loma was never good. Oh, man, we ain't even going to finish reading the rest of that. We ain't even finish reading the My man said Loma was never good, bro. You just trolling at that point. Larry Benson, Loma did beat Haney, though. I think he did. I think Loma beat Haney, bro. Honestly, that's my personal opinion, but I wouldn't have been mad if it was a draw. Real talk. And real talk. And you know what's crazy? I think they really thought Canelo was going to beat Floyd. They really did. Like, all the Cinnamonitas, right? The Cinnamonitas be like, he was a baby. Nigga, he was 23 years old with 40 professional fights, bro. Fuck out of here, he was a baby. That nigga was dangerous. A 23-year-old person is in their physical prime, bro. And he had 40 professional fights under his belt. Canelo Alvarez was a dangerous man, bro. Let's cut the bullshit. Not you, Larry Benson, but I'm just saying, niggas be saying that he was a baby when he fought Floyd. That's cap. He was a killer when he fought Floyd, nigga. Ha ha ha. All right, Slim. Come on, man. Now you really trolling. He said Haney dad took the backdoor check so they could make Loma look good. No, Bill Haney is not an intelligent game planner for a boxing match. He's not. He's a brilliant businessman and an excellent marketer. But as far as putting together a game plan for a fight, no, his IQ is very low in that. He has a very low IQ when it comes to putting together a fight game plan. How do I know? Go check my video on that fight. I got to talk. I cleared the audio. When Devin is telling me, he know everything we doing. Props, this was a stupid ass idea, basically, right? Right? So, I mean, like, he told Mill City the plan was to not jab. So I know we got the best jab in the business. Papachenko knows that too. So guess what? We're not going to jab. Fucking brilliant, right? What happened? How'd that work out? Y'all should have lost that fight. That's how. Exactly how. Yo, Larry Benson, I'm saying he had a great amateur career. He was a great amateur, right? But amateur and pros is two different things. You're not fighting for points in the pros, bruh. At least Tank Davis wasn't. Tank Davis has taken way more wear and tear on his body as a professional fighter than Loma has. That's a fact, bro. I know, man. Yo, they thought they had something when they put Floyd against Canelo. Money May, I think he's the most brilliant boxing mind, in the ring boxing mind that ever lived, bro. The way he dismantled Canelo Alvarez proved that. Because no matter what the Cinnamonitas want y'all to believe, that was a killer version of Canelo. That version of Canelo was way better than this version that's about to fight Terrence Crawford. Facts. I agree, Tank do need to fight a big name, right? I think he wants to fight a big name, but under his conditions, under his terms. And what's been happening with Turki Al-Sheikh is signing all the big names. That's what me and my brother had that argument about, right? It's like, yo, bro, you still got Manny Pacquiao. So there's a fight to be made. And you know because they gave the nigga to Barrios, right? You can't get a fight with Tank Davis yet. You give Manny Pacquiao to Mario Barrios. Stupid, man. Al Heyman might be in the upper room, bro. He may very well be in the upper room, man. Say Bud gonna do the same thing Floyd did, but Bud will out fat old Canelo. With a fat old, all right, cool. My bad. I need glasses. Bud gonna do the same thing Floyd did, but Bud did with a fat old Canelo. I got Bud winning that fight, bro. And I agree. Floyd fought the better version of Canelo. I totally agree with you on that one. Life is good. Canelo won't be ready for Floyd today. That'll be hilarious. Floyd today pushing 50, fam. Floyd today pushing 50, fam. Floyd wouldn't fight Canelo today. You know how the fight would go down? Canelo would just walk him to the corner and beat on him. It won't be good. Well, Floyd ain't fighting no real fighters no more. Larry Benson, yo, Bill, a horrible trainer. All Devin did was hug and get caught in the ring. I was shocked when they robbed Loma. That's fact. When they robbed the fuck out of Loma, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It could have been a draw though. I ain't gonna lie, but it was back and forth. I think Loma won, bro. I really do, man. I would actually got the win. It would have been Loma versus Tank for all the belts. You think Loma would have fought him though? I think Loma would have tried to run and retire on that one. But now you know what? Money talks. Money talks. He probably would have. That'd have been a legacy fight for him. But I think he knows Tank flatlines him. Tank flatlines Vasily Lomachenko, in my opinion. Now, they should have did the fight earlier, back when they both first came to 35. Then it would have been more of a 50-50 fight. But that version of Tank was a killer too. That version of Tank was mean, bro. Floyd on a walker can beat Canelo today. All right, man. You wildin', Brody. Come on, man. Come on, man. You see, life is good. Bill is like the geeks. Bill is like the Greeks. He's a legendary thief. Oh, man. He robbed Mayweather Sr. for the knowledge. But what did he do with it? You can't, he didn't rob, I think I would more so say life is good. He robbed the Mayweathers for the clout because he got the official seal of approval from both Floyd and Floyd Sr. He went independent with that. That shit's worth money. That shit was worth money, right? Because if he was a smart man, he would have let the Mayweathers show Devin Haney all they got and let him get to his, get really close to his pinnacle, right? And then you fire the Mayweathers. But I think it was an ego clash too. Because I really think Bill felt like Floyd was trying to rob him. It's like, you ain't gonna play me and my son like that. I really feel like that. And I ain't mad at Bill for that part, but I think he should have left the training to somebody else, bro. If not the Mayweathers, he could have found somebody else and stuck with them. Life is good. He got the knowledge and couldn't implement it in a solid plan to beat Ryan, right? What could he do with it? They showed you a few things and they told you his potential, but nigga, you can't do what Floyd Mayweather Sr. or Jr. can do. You can't, bro. I don't care what you think they taught you. Bill Haney, like, he fucked up his son's trajectory, man. He fucked it up. But it's all good. Like Devin still accomplished a lot. He has a Hall of Fame career. So we're gonna give him that. But he could have been so much more. Devin Haney could have been so much more, bro. Like Floyd Mayweather always thought he was better than Tank. I don't agree with that, but Floyd thought he was better than Tank the whole time, bro. So we don't know the politics Bill and Devin going through. Long story short, they still got goated minus the snow and talking hot on the phone nonsense and suing. But I understand it's politics. And see, like, let's look at the lawsuit. Let's look at that lawsuit, right? If Bill Haney doesn't file that lawsuit, Devin got like $15 million his last fight and probably about to get 15 more. If he don't do that lawsuit, this don't happen, bro. So in hindsight, it was a sucker move, but a smart business move. And like, we talking millions of dollars, bro. So I ain't mad at Bill Haney for doing that sucker shit if we talking millions of dollars. Millions of dollars, bro. Fuck what y'all niggas think. Fuck what y'all niggas think, right? We talking millions of dollars. $25 million or $25 to $30 million, right? After a beatdown like that. Y'all niggas say y'all wouldn't have did it too. Y'all lying, bro. Straight, I'm calling it cap on any nigga that says he wouldn't do that if you knew the outcome was $35 million. Hell yeah, y'all do it. Everybody would do that shit. You see, then Bill could have run from the PBC because Devin would have fought Tank already. Maybe. All right. Larry Benson, yeah, Devin ain't beating Tank in my opinion either. But Floyd thought he could, though. What I'm telling y'all is both Mayweathers saw something in Devin where they thought he could achieve greatness. And yes, they thought he was better than Gervonta Tank Davis. Both of them did. Floyd, Big Floyd and Little Floyd, they both thought that shit. Facts, like Drake suing his record company to force them to audit. I understand it sucks. But yep. Excuse, but if it's over 50K, I mean, business is business, bro. Business is business. One thing I pride myself, I don't want to be a hypocrite. So if I'm looking at the move or looking at the end results, and I ask myself, would I have done the same thing? I can't say no. I definitely can't say no. When you're looking at the type of money they're looking at. They're looking at real money, bro. Real money. Just think about it. $25 to $30 million after the Ryan Garcia beatdown. That's amazing work. That's great management. That proves to me Bill knows what he's doing when it comes to that part. That part right there, not the fight. Stay out of the fight. Handle the business side. That's what you're good at. The fuck away from the game plan, Bill, and let your son be great. Let's see here. What you talking, Cliff the Dennis? What you talking about, man? If he used PEDs, rematch is only right. Yeah, true. I don't think Devin want that. He was glad Ryan lost, bro. I don't think, because you know, in life, man, certain motherfuckers got your number. I think Ryan Garcia has Devin Haney's number. But it doesn't help that, okay, so we got to go back to Bill Haney again, bro. Let's put a pin on this. Let's talk about it, right? If Bill Haney does not put that stupid ass game plan in effect, like we're going to meet Ryan Garcia in the center of the ring and beat him up because we think he's washed, right? That was the dumbest thing. That's probably the dumbest thing in boxing history. When you look at who Ryan Garcia is. Like Tank didn't fight like that. And Tank Davis got real knockout power, right? He knew better than to do that with Ryan Garcia. Tank respected what Ryan Garcia brought to the table, nigga. Which was one of the most wicked left hooks in the game. And Tank told, all you got is a hook, right? And I'm going to take that from you. And he did, right? Tank didn't say, I'm going to meet you in the center of the ring and beat you up. Bill Haney did. And he planned for that. And like that right there shows his incompetence as a trainer. Like, you are not a power puncher, bro. Devin Haney's not a power puncher. Devin Haney don't get knockouts, right? It had been years since Devin Haney's last knockout at this time, right? And, bro, come on, man. You know what Devin Haney does best. And you said, we're going to meet him in the center of the ring and beat him up, bro. I can't make that make sense. You should have been fired just like, if we game planning the fight, right? Whoever brings that up is fired. I don't care, Dad. You're fired, right? If Devin was looking at it like that, you can't bring it to nobody, bro. And say, we think the game plan for Ryan Garcia is to meet him in the center of the ring. And you're Devin Haney, a man with no power. Man, Bill, you fucked up, bro. But you made up for it. And see, that's why I think too, right? If you look at Bill's actions after that, Bill felt bad about that shit, bro. Bill felt bad about that shit. He got his son beat up. He did, bro. And I bet you Bill cried at the end of that shit. Bill probably cried, bro, because that was his fault. It was your fault Devin Haney got beat up by Ryan Garcia, Bill Haney, and you know it. And that's why you bought that nigga a birthday cake, right? He's sitting there with glasses and a hood on, looking pathetic, right? Looking pathetic, right? You bring out a birthday cake with sparklers in it, that's a dad that knew he fucked up. That's what that is. And he cried about it, in my opinion. And he said, yo, whatever it takes, I got to get this off and get my boy another chance. The lawsuit. The lawsuit. That shit worked, right? And I'm still skeptical of that positive test, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm very skeptical of that positive test. I don't trust it. I'm saying so. And I think Bill did what he had to do because he knew he fucked up. Yeah, Bill. You almost ruined your son, bro. But you fixed that. You fixed that issue. So respect. As a dad, I got to give you respect on how you fixed that fuck up. But you fucked up. You almost fucked up in the Loma fight, and you definitely fucked up in the Ryan fight. And you got to stay the fuck out of the game planning, bro. Get somebody else. And they got somebody else now. Right? He on the track and field doing his thing. Yo, salute to Sports Predictions 101, man. Salute to Anthony Perez, man. Bill was on Showbiz and was trying to defend Devin's running performance in Times Square. He had to, man. He had to, because I'm telling you, yo, Perez, Bill felt bad about that Ryan Garcia debacle, because that was his fault, man. That wasn't Devin. That was Bill Haney's fault, bro. And he almost ruined his son, bro. He sure as hell did, bro. That's why Bill don't like a nigga like me, because I'm going to tell him the truth. I don't give a fuck who he is. And I know Bill Haney don't like me. Y'all know that, right? Like, I interviewed him before. That nigga does not like me, bro. This is why, because I tell the truth. And I ain't even hating on him. I give him his respect and props where it's due. Right? But niggas like Bill don't want to hear the truth from a nigga like me. They don't want to hear from a nigga like me. They got to hear from somebody else. They got to. Coming from a nigga like me hurt too much. That's real. Yo, smash up the like button, man. Salute the Sports Prediction 101, man. Nah, you right. You right. A cake for your son past the age of 10 is crazy work. It is, bro. Come on, man. You got to admit it, bro. Bill know he fucked up, man. Devin Haney could have won that fight if he had the right training behind him. Devin Haney could have beat Ryan Garcia, bro. If he had the right people on his team, the right training camp. He had everything it took to beat Ryan Garcia. He rocked Ryan Garcia in the fucking fight. If he had the proper game plan, he would have beat Ryan Garcia. And Bill know that, bro. Bill know that shit, bro. Free Ryan. He ain't test positive. Same doctor on ESPN, baseball, and Barry Bonds doing big head testing, Ryan. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm leaving that alone. Yo, Vic is Vic. He got half the boxing world on snacks, right? And snacks has not been proven to cause any of the side effects of anabolic steroids. So I gotta assume it's not steroids. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Prove it. If you prove to me it's steroids, I'm gonna say it is. But if you haven't, I'm gonna leave it alone. Life is good. Yeah, he gave him a birthday cake after the loss, fam. I'll put the video up again because I'm gonna do a replay of this. But yeah, after the loss, Bill knew he fucked up, bro. Can you imagine that, bro? I'm talking as a parent. As a parent, all right, I'm gonna get personal one time, right? One time, my daughter was with me and she got bit by a dog, right? And I as a parent, I felt like I fucked up, right? Accidents happen, right? But I wasn't looking and she got bit by a dog. We ran her to the hospital and she was crying and that was killing me, bro. Worst pain I ever felt in my life. That was the absolute most traumatic, worst pain I ever felt in my life, watching my little baby go through that pain, right? She was stronger than me at that joint, right? We pulled up the children's. I jumped out the car. I didn't give a fuck about the car. Grabbed baby girl. We running in the jump. She bleeding. Everybody like, this is why I'm not racist, right? This is gonna tell you why I'm not racist, right? This is in Southern Cal. A lot of Mexicans. They all felt my pain on that shit. They all felt my pain on that shit, right? They told me where to go, everything. They took care of my car. We in the emergency room. The nurse, like the nurse, she was Mexican. She was cool. She saw I was going through it, right? And my daughter was crying. I'm just being strong for my daughter. I'm holding her and shit, right? I'm holding her. She crying, right? The nurse saw me. She was like, this is why I'm not racist, bro. I've never been. I won't be. The nurse said, relax, Dad. Relax, Dad. I've seen much worse. She's going to be fine, right? That shit made me breathe easy. Made me breathe easy. She calmed me down, bro, right? But in the back of my mind, I was fucked up behind that shit, right? Because I felt like it was my fault, right? Now, let's apply that to Bill Haney. Bill Haney, your job is to prepare your son to go to war, right? To have everything he needs in his arsenal to win this fight, right? Your game plan was stupid as fuck, right? It almost got your son hurt. You almost ended your son's career. So I know what you was feeling when you put that birthday cake out, bro. I felt the same thing when my daughter got bit by a dog, bro. Right? I felt the same thing, right? I felt like I'm her dad, I'm her protector. I should have been watching her more, right? But I would say, like, even more so in your case, you were supposed to lay out the game plan and your son had all the tools to beat Ryan Garcia. He rocked him in the fucking fight, bro. Your son had everything it took to beat Ryan Garcia, and you came up with that retarded ass game plan, bro. You sabotaged your son's career with that shit, man. Because you didn't know what you was doing, bro. You didn't know what you was doing. So now, right? Devin almost gets washed. You should have threw in the towel. But you knew that would have ended your son in more ways than one. So you rather him take his beating like a man. As a father, I can respect that father-son thing. He got to tell me he want to quit, right? I'm not going to do that to him, right? So, okay, now you looking at it, the aftermath. What happened? This nigga's jaw is obviously broke, bro. He swole the fuck up. He in pain. He's probably crying. That's what, when you're a champion, like, you ain't soft if you crying, you took an L and you a champion, right? You a winner, right? You wanted to win so bad, it didn't happen. You cry. Shit happens, right? That's not soft, right? Now, Bill was crying for a different reason, in my opinion. Bill was crying because he knew he fucked up. That was Bill's fault, bro. That was all Bill Haney's fault, bro. And that's why he got on the birthday cake. And that's why he did the lawsuit. And that's why he went the extra mile. And he was able to fix that shit. Salute to Bill Haney for fixing your fuck-ups. Salute to Bill Haney for saving your son's career and assuring at least $30 million down the line, right? Now I'm going to give you your props where it's due. And stay the fuck away from the training and game planning, Bill. That's a fact, bro. Stay the fuck away from that part. What y'all talking about in the chat, man? What y'all talking about? Sports Prediction 101. Bill got channels looking like a cult. These channels turned into Jonestown, Jim Jones, motherfuckers drinking the Kool-Aid. Yo, real talk. Everybody at that table, bro. Everybody at that table follows any narrative Bill passes down. And Bill sits at the head of that table, right? So all I'm saying is, I know with some real niggas at that table, right? So I'm just saying, the bag must be good, right? Because no man sits at the head of my table but me. No man sits at the head of my table but me. Nobody's at the head of my table, bro. My channel is my table. I could fuck with you. We could do business together. We could collaborate. But you are not going to force feed me narratives to spit on my channel, bro. Not happening, bro. Why? Because it would make me look ridiculous. It would make me look ridiculous. Feels good. Hell yeah. They looking like a cult for sure, man. Yeah, y'all get on these niggas for real. Like, y'all get on these niggas, man. And then they be having meet and greets with no females? For real? They got meet and greets with no girls? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird, bro. I'm just saying that. Look, I ain't mad at these niggas, man. Like they doing what they gotta do. A lot of them got real successful channels, and I ain't hating on that aspect. I'm just saying, so somebody sitting at the head of y'all table, though. Y'all can't say you sit at the head of your own table, bro. That's a fact. Haney can stop that left hook, just making money. Even Rolly took away the left hook. He just started boxing. Yo, Rolly did. Rolly took it to Ryan, bro. He took it to Ryan. I think it's a style make fight thing. I think Rolly's always had his number. I think in the back of Ryan's mind, he has some level of fear of Rolly Romero, and it goes back to that sparring session, those 2 sparring sessions. And I think that's what it is. I think it's psychological. And I think Rolly has his number. That's my opinion, right? And I also think that Devin Haney could have beat Ryan Garcia. Oh yeah, happy birthday to Ryan Garcia, Leo season, by the way, right? But I think Devin Haney could have beat Ryan Garcia, bro, if he had the proper game plan. Meet and greets with no women. Yeah, life is good. That's weird. It's just weird, bro. All success ain't good success. Real talk. All money ain't good money, bro. That's a lesson I go by. I live by that. I live by that, bro. And I learned that when I came to Hollywood. All money ain't good money, nigga. Like, you don't want all the money. Hell no. Nah. I'd rather be independent on a lot of things. Yeah, yo, we cooking today. We've been on for 3 hours up in this piece, man, and we still here. If y'all gonna ride with me, I'm staying, man. I'm staying. Yo, y'all ride with me, I'm staying, bro. Scooter, yo, you got it 1,000% correct. It's real talk. As a man, you sit at the head of your own table. You must as a man, bro. No way would there be another nigga at the head of my table. That means I'm not in my house. I'm in their house, right? If I'm in their house, I got to go home eventually. And if I don't have a home, I better get one. You feel me? Fuck that. I would have lost money on that Ryan Rolly fight. Even with Floyd staying, Rolly beating him. Even with Floyd saying Rolly beating him. Wow, Floyd said that? Wow. Oh, yeah, he did say that. He did say that early, but I don't know if he called it that night, but Floyd did call that. Yeah. Yeah, because Floyd know boxing, bro. Floyd is a boxing savant, man. Like Floyd know what the fuck he be talking about, bro. Especially when it come to boxing. Yeah. If Devin had been riding with Floyd, he'd have beat the brakes off of Ryan Garcia, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me go back to the comment, yo. I would have lost money on that Ryan Rolly fight, even with Floyd saying Rolly beating him. Like the tape, like the tape don't lie. Ryan, even the Devin fight was bad tape, man. It's like, yo, it's like Bill don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. He almost cost his son the Lomachenko fight, right? Good job on Regis. That was a good pick. That was a good pick, right? But you almost ended your son's career with the Ryan Garcia fight, Slim. You totally almost ended your son's career, man, because you don't know what you're doing. Real talk. Yeah, I remember that. That's why he signed. Yo, when Floyd signed Rolly, he signed him because he knew it was certain people he could beat. It was really that simple. The nigga knows boxing like the back of his hand. He's a boxing savant. He's a genius at boxing. So, yeah, all right, so I'm going to put it like this with Floyd Mayweather, right? 50 Cent made it real popular to Joan on Floyd and say Floyd can't read. I tell you something Floyd can read. You know what he can read, right? Body language, pugilism. He is a well-educated pugilist with a high IQ in pugilism. What is pugilism? Look it up, right? Floyd Mayweather has elite level genius at the art of pugilism, right? Floyd Mayweather has elite level genius at a skill that could make you millions and millions of dollars, right? And y'all laughing at him about reading a Harry Potter book? Who's the dummy? Who's the dummy? This man dedicated his life and mastered a craft. Who's the dummy? Read Harry Potter, right? Read Harry Potter, right? And you feel good because you can read Harry Potter. Floyd could do a lot of shit y'all niggas can't do, right? Particularly in that ring. And way he sees boxing, like this is a real skill. This is a learned skill, bro. This is something you go learn this shit, right? So you read Harry Potter, he's learning the art of pugilism. Not only has he learned it, he's mastered it to the point where he sees things none of us would never see, right? He could see that a dude that started boxing at 17 had Ryan Garcia's number when he was 4 fights in. Bro. Yeah. So all that hating on Floyd, I mean, that's all it is just hate. And it only makes him greater because the more y'all hate, the more his name stays relevant. But yeah, real talk, man. 50 Cent started that narrative to get back. But see, 50 know what he's doing because 50 knows how to play the media and play social media in general. 50 Cent has been a washed up rapper, right? But he knew how to transition from social media to television. Salute to 50 Cent for understanding the game of life, man. 50 Cent, my nigga. Salute to 50 Cent. But that shit you did to troll Floyd was legendary genius, man. Legendary genius. And it got a bunch of people feeling like they're better than Floyd because they could read Harry Potter. When really, Floyd's IQ and knowledge of boxing surpasses what most people have knowledge of in anything. The man knows pugilism inside and out. Inside and out, right? He's a boxing genius. Get that man, it's props. They try, and I don't like him see it. Like, so if Floyd was a white boy, right, that couldn't read, but was on the boxing level of this, you would have like studies at Harvard University, like breaking it down, how he's actually a genius, right? He's a genius in an untraditional sense, right? He can't read Harry Potter, but what he can do in the ring is nothing short of genius. Yo, for real, bro. We gotta get these brothers their props when they get to that level, bro. Facts. When they get to a level like that, because dude, he surpassed what the average boxing is, bro. Like niggas want to say Sugar Ray Robinson. I like Sugar Ray Robinson. Look at this tape. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time, bro. Bar none, bro. If we're talking strictly inside the ring, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time, bro. That's real. That's why I believe what Devin Haney's potential was when he said it, right? Who else? His dad, Floyd Sr., Big Floyd. Matter of fact, I was kicking it with Big Floyd when at the Tank Pitbull fight. My first time. Dude's cool in a motherfucker. You don't believe it? Go to my YouTube page and look at the banner. Me and my brother was kicking it with Big Floyd during the meet and greet at the press conference and shit, right? It was my first time being there. My bro introduced me to boxing. Zed Brooks Multimedia, by the way. He pulled up to LA. He was like, bro, we got press passes. We're going to go see the Tank fight. I'm like, good, let's get it, nigga, right? He crashed at my spot, and we had a great weekend, right? And during that weekend, I was kicking it with Big Floyd. I can see why Floyd Mayweather's a genius at boxing, because Big Floyd ain't no dummy either. We talking boxing. These niggas know what they doing, bro. And they know what they're talking about. So, fact, yo, I know y'all been lit in the chat while I've been going on this rant. Let me see here, man. Larry Benson, my nigga, what's up? Ryan versus Devin. Ryan versus Devin was hilarious because all they talked about was Tank. More than each other. If I was Tank, I would have pulled up to the press conference smiling and watching from seat. Now, Tank ain't going to do that because he would have been giving them clout. Tank would have been giving them clout, man. He ain't doing that. On Clifton Dennis, what you talking about better than Leonard Hagler? That particular fight? Yeah, y'all was rolling in the chat while I was talking. Hold on, let me see, man. Feel like if Tank made the opponents look like easy work, we can do to Ryan. It was different. It was a different story. Devin knew Ryan better than Tank. Yeah, he did, bro. He did. The record in the amateurs with Devin and Ryan was 3-3. Yeah, and from what I'm hearing, Ryan won the last 3. So you pretty much, y'all ain't got your number, bro. The same way, but he still would have beat him though if he had the right game plan. He would have beat Ryan. And how do I know that? He rocked Ryan. Devin Haney, of all people, rocked Ryan Garcia. Mr. Pillow Fist. He would have beat Ryan Garcia, bro, if he had the right team on, if the right squad in his corner, man. He would have beat him, bro. Life is good. Yeah, I met Floyd Sr. at the Oscar Vargas fight. Yep, an absolute real one. Man, Floyd Sr., one of the realest niggas I ever met, man. And like he's just like the same nigga you see on TV, that's who he is in person, bro. And he talked to everybody. He don't feel like he better than nobody, right? He talked to everybody, especially the youngest. He there like not fucking around with the youngest. Yeah, hit this, wop, wop, wop. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and then you sit and talk to him, the nigga will have real conversations with you, bro. Down to earth, real one, bro. Anybody got a problem with Senior got a problem with me. I'm serious as a motherfucker, man. I wouldn't let nobody fuck with Senior if I'm around, bro. And I know he don't need my help, but just add me to the list of people that's backing you up, my nigga. Like, for real. Real one, bro. I fuck with Floyd Sr., bro. That's my nigga. Yeah. We 3 hours and 12 minutes in, bro. This ought to be the longest live I've done. Yeah. But yo, man, I'm pulling back up tonight for a late night. Appreciate everybody in the chat for the support, man. Like, real talk, man. Much respect and much success to everybody in the chat. May God bless you all with your best life, man. I'll be back on tonight. Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan. Peace.